got you. All right. Welcome, one and all, to the Startup Clash. Hold on, let me do this real quick. There we go. For today's events, we will be... Let's see, how many players? It's 6 players? Yeah, it looks like it's 6 players. 6 players will be using the new start decks that came out for Cardfight Vanguard, DivineZ, and really showing what they can do with these cards. And we know the start decks, for those that play, there's a few cards that have effects, mainly the grade 3s, and the rest of the cards, they're there. They're boosters, but for this tournament, we will be having them be able to use the 3, the 3 start deck card, the grade 3 start decks. They can use cards from Triple Drive down, and that's really it, honestly. We have some good decks out for today. I think for the decks today, let me see real quick. For the decks today, we have 2 Lyrical players, a Brandgate, Keter, Dark States, and Stoic Chaos. So it should be a fun amount of games. But we have our players right now going into Pulse Mulligan. Yes. And we'll see how it goes. But yes, our players are going to Pulse Mulligan right now, and we shall see what we have in store, see what they have in store, and it should be a fun night. It should be a fun night of games. All right. Mute my phone too. What else we got going on here? I'm excited for this. If this does well, if we like doing this, we will try to do more of these in the future. For right now, tonight, it's just for fun, just fun with friends. Just utilize new start decks, utilize the new energy marker or energy crest, and there we go. Sick. I was sorry. I was just muting the two players because I was like, that's why I was stopping, because I was like waiting for them to talk, but I was like, they can't hear me. So, but who I'm rooting for, honestly, I'm rooting for. Did he want to be a Cerna, or he just want to be Chris? Okay, I'm rooting for Chris because the message he sent me, I'll just say it made a lot of sense when he typed it out and I read the cards. So Chris is bringing possibly some spice. We'll see how it goes and how it turns out for him, but I'm rooting for him. As yes, we only have the only start that we don't have is the Dragon Empire one, which I'm not sure of the abilities of it, but I know most, if not all, the start deck grade 3s at least share the effect of get the persona right from your deck, and then it gets 10k, and then it has those secondary effects. But should be good games, should be fun. Good luck to all of our contestants. And as I said, there's no prize or anything like that. It's just straight for glory. Just a fun thing among friends to see if how they like the new mechanic, and also to see if this goes well. We'll try to do more of these in the future, and we hope you guys enjoy. But right now we're just waiting for Pulse Mulligan to finish. They are almost all ready to go. I'm really excited to see these games play out, because I only bought the start deck because we need the energy marker, and kind of ridiculous it's not going to be in a box or anything, but that's neither here nor there. I bought the Keter one because Stoic Chaos was sold out at my local, but Keter was full. So, but I think I heard that the Stoic one was it was okay, but I don't know. As a Stoic player, a lot of things in Stoic have been okay, and now that's $50 cards. All right, sounds good. All right, cool. So we've got the players are done Post Mulligan, and let us begin. All right, let me do some shit quick. All right, and the first game is beginning. I need to get my screen up. So it looks like who's going first? Looks like Chris is going first. Got that grade 1 to ride. Yes, great. That grade 1. It looks like it is the Blitz grade 1. So getting the energy crest, that's going to be something I struggle to remember at the moment, but it should be all fine. I got both screens. I'm trying to have both screens so I can watch them both. All right, go. There we go. I got it. Going second. Ooh, it looks like Kanda. Yeah, Kanda. Kanda looks like has the Ballista grade 1. Ooh, it's going for a bit of an early rush right now with a lean, and I don't know that grade 1 at the front, but it's okay. I know a lean and I know Ballista. That's good enough. It looks like he's going for some early aggression here, trying to figure out what he wants to do. So
and then 16 to ban.
Putting at the bottom, trying to get some early damage here. Ooh, critical from Chris. That's going to help the Guardian Vanguard.
8 to ban.
You can decide if he wants to drop a card for an OT to pass or just see if the 1 to pass will be sufficient.
No guard.
He's going for the 1 to pass.
PG.
And doesn't break.
Here you go.
And draw. Oh, and also.
I did. I just had them low. Yeah. I got it. Because I was like, I need to hear a little bit, but I don't want to get overpowered in speech. I just want to turn up a little bit more.
Crit. Ride.
Penny. There we
go. Grade 1 with Grunt Pond. Look, my deck.
And it looks like looks like indeed. It looks like Chris is running the Blitz ride line, so he is going to be adding a set order from his deck to his hand. Is getting the puppet dog doghouse. So let's see what he does. Adds it to hand, probably will set it. Also has some great sleeves.
3-1.
Doing a little cut. See, this will be needing the remote fight. Just
make sure. Did you search your deck?
Going over his cards for a bit. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what Chris is cooking. He's gonna set the order. Also excited to see what Kanda has cooking too, because I wasn't not expecting the Ballista ride line, but he sets the second order. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me go to here. Start-Up.
I'm gonna use his effect. I'm gonna
set up Clash.
Gonna operate, get the dog, place him out.
Alright.
Vanguard.
Kanda Vanguard.
There we go. Yep. Looks like Chris is going for his own aggression of his own. Puppet Dog's always good.
Front trigger.
Opening aggression tool. So Kanda got a front trigger. Again, same situation that Chris was in. Looks like he can either decide to see if the 1 pass be good enough or drop for an OT to pass.
Right.
He's going for the 1 to pass. Both, and they both don't break. They both get a PG as well. So.
All right, I will stand.
But moving over to Kanda, let's see what their grade 2 is. Charge that energy.
Energy charge.
Good transition.
To ride. Effective ride. I will put.
So he's riding. He is playing the grade 2 Ballista. He will be putting a card into his soul, grabbing the gem card, probably the card gem that counts as both the ruby and the sapphire. I forget the card name, but yeah, that one. But he is playing the Ballista ride line. Now for the rules, again, as we set for this tournament, for their ride deck, they do have to at least have the grade 3 from the trial deck in their ride deck. So whatever ride line they do, that is completely up to the players. But that grade 3 must be the trial deck grade 3. Sick. So, good to see what so far. Really excited. Really nice seeing what two of these players have done with the rules given. We gotten some pretty interesting ride-ons I was not expecting.
Ednita.
Still going for that hard aggression.
Out her order.
So he's gonna counterblast one. He's gonna search out an order. I'm very curious, actually, to see what Chris does, because
it's in here. I just always pass it up. I don't know why.
Looks like he was having trouble finding that order, but found it regardless. Didn't forget to put it in the deck. We're all good. But I'm very curious to see. So Chris will have the first grade 3 ride. He'll have to decide what he wants to do with this turn at the moment. So let's cut his deck.
1, 3, 2.
2. All right.
Drink my drink real quick.
Next, I will play the gym. It goes into Soul. Vanguard will get
is activating the gem. Getting that advantage, getting 5k, a draw, and a card to Soul. The grade 2 allowing him to draw another card.
Another Ednita. Since I played an order this turn, the gym order, they all get plus 5k.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, nope, not 20k. Yeah, I'll go ahead. This is going to
Chris might be in a little bit of trouble. Getting 5k to almost everything on the board.
Part of my deck. I'll go ahead and leave it on top.
Still having the Aline. He's going to keep the card on top of his deck.
26.
Having to guard for that much. 26 to his 10. Having to drop 20k shield to guard this first, just this rear guard attack.
Just to make sure you say 21.
Yeah, 21.
We're gonna guard that one.
Oh, it's 21. Okay. Sorry, I misspoke.
This is going to be 15 to Van.
No guard.
15 at Van. Right. He's gonna choose to take it. It is a PG.
And then
he had me full too. I thought it was a trigger.
Let me move the energy.
I know.
Thing over there. That's going to be 26 to Van for
the energy markers. Just more stuff on the board, making it hard to like make your setup and everything. So hopefully the bistro makes bigger mats for people and gives us more space. But Chris was able to survive. It is now his turn. He charges his energy. Should be up to 6. Both players at 6, and Chris will be going to his grade 3 first. Once he figures out what he wants to discard, he's discarding the maximum or to ride into his 3 from the trial deck.
Grade 2, I get to.
So it's grade 2 is able to
destroy one, but it goes into Soul.
Put a card into the drop.
Then I get to search up another grade 2 product.
And search for an order. And then the grade 1 skill allows it to go into the Soul after it's been sent from the order zone to the drop zone. Is he another grade 2 base?
Let me actually hold it.
Not base. This is not his B hero deck.
While I do that, I'm gonna actually rotate you around on my OBS because you are facing the opposite direction.
Let's see what he is cooking. So now it looks like
there we go. Oh, that's looking good.
It looks like, from what I understand, the sauce was that
2-3-1.
He could still play the Blitz ride line because the grade 3 is a Blitz card technically. Ooh. Soul charging a crit. Not what you want to see, but it is what it is. Let's see what he's cooking.
I'm going to use this effect. Counterblast 1. Search my deck for one card in the same name.
Yep. So counterblast, he's using the effects. Counterblast 1, guaranteed it's Persona Ride next turn. Which is a great thing about all these grade 3s can do is like make sure you guarantee your Persona Ride, which I think is a pretty nice trade-off for what they do.
2-1-3.
I'm just wondering what the plan is. So far, damage is 3-1 in favor of Kanda. We'll see what happens. Confirming some cards in his hand. Trying to figure out the best move.
Play that there.
Not gonna lie, I don't know what that could do.
And place that there.
That's Bobalamine. I know Bobalamine for sure. And I think the start deck gets 10k when you use its counterblast effect.
Go 16 to Vanguard.
16 to Vanguard?
No, excuse me.
Yep.
So we can get 16 to the Vanguard, boosting with that Bobalamine.
I'll go ahead and guard that.
He's going to guard it.
End of turn.
Guarding with a crit. Bobalamine in. Nice little counter charge. That is grade 2. Or is that grade 1?
Okay. I'm going to swing with Vanguard. I'm going to use its effect. So blast.
Right. Activating the effect. First energy blast of the night. Many more to come. But it gets to restand and give 5 to a unit.
Go ahead.
So 23, I believe. Yeah, 23.
Crit power.
All right.
Got a crit, gave it power. See the damage check.
Damage 1.
Ooh, that's $70 damage check. This is $70 damage check. No triggers though, so this will just be the 10 to the. I think that's 8 to the 23. Can still drop a 15k shield to guard.
Okay, I'm gonna swing. What is it, 13? 23 to one of the.
He's gonna go for one of the rear guards. Yeah, it's a solid play. Solid
column
play.
of
It's a
the
little
same
more to
updated.
drop for the rear guards if he wants to save them.
Okay.
He's gonna take one out,
ahead.
and that'll be it for his turn.
I will stand.
He does still have the orders though. I wonder if Chris didn't just draw any cards that could operate with his Blitz
I will go ahead
Vanguard.
and pitch her to ride. Go ahead and do her effect first.
All right, he is
Counterblast
ridden to the
1.
grade 3 for Lyrical. That is the.
10k.
I'm actually gonna pull these cards up because I really don't know. Love Call Marlene. So Marlene, similar effect. Counterblast 1. Search for the same card name. Put in hand and shuffle. It gets 10k. It'll be the same. Usually their second effects are different, but with the same cost. So we'll see what Marlene's do. I won't spoil it for you, my dear
I
listener.
have some space here. Jesus Christ.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
So he's running out of so much space. Like
2, 1, 3.
there's so much going on.
All
Like
right.
now we have to contend with energy crest, energy counter. That's why like I'm really going to be
She
looking
goes to my
forward to
hand.
the energy cards coming out. I'm just going to be slapping that shit down on top of the crest. I don't have time for the
And
counter too.
I'm gonna call the Persona Ride I just got down.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'll play this order on
Collins
her, so
Persona
in turn she'll
Ride.
go back to my hand.
Okay.
And then since I played it for
Ah.
this turn, 5k here, 5k here.
Okay. He's getting his build set
I'm gonna
up.
start with this column. This is going to be 21. I will look at the top card of my deck. I will choose to bot deck it.
Swinging
then
21.
21 to
The
Van.
top card is now at the bottom. Something you probably didn't want to see. Oh, Christus. So 21
I'm gonna guard that.
gets a
Alright.
nice 28.
This
There are
will
no-
be 23 to Van. Effect. I'm going to Energy Blast down to 5 to bounce her to my hand. Play her back down with plus 10k.
So
Because
just
of the
like
order, it's going to be plus 15. And then this is going to be 23 to Van.
it's just like with Chris's effect, it's able to essentially restand.
33. The one pass.
One pass.
Yeah.
He's
one
giving a 1 to pass with
Alright.
33 on the front.
Drive check 1 Vosh.
Ooh, he called his
Drive
bluff.
check 2 Strega. You got it.
He called his bluff. He could.
Next, I will do. This is going to be 23 to Van.
It's a nice 23, needing a 5k guard to
What's the,
block the
what's
attack. He
other
could
column?
take
The other
it,
column's going to be 26.
and essentially, since the columns are in the same number bracket, he could take this. Ooh, no trigger.
And then this is going to be 26 to Van.
Let's see, 26 to his 13. Only taking 1 damage. Keeping damage to a minimum, not having to worry about too high of a power. At the moment, he will be guarding the attack, going to 4.
End of turn, she goes back to my hand. This card is in the drop. I just left it there to represent. I am going to. At the end of turn, I can pitch a card to return to my hand. So I'm going to pitch.
He's gonna be choosing. Yeah, the trial decks. So the lyrical trial decks and lyrical support cards just have a lot going on with them. Maybe lyrical, I think, would be one of the strongest out of the gate. I think. All right. So what is Chris going to do? He's going to Persona Ride.
Yep. Draw a card.
So Chris will be Persona Riding, staying on that start deck grade 3. Again, for the tournament, you only need to have the grade 3 in your ride deck. Afterwards, you could ride into whatever you want. He's going to use the effect to get another Persona Ride from his deck. But, so yeah. Whether our players have opted to, excuse me, just have the ride deck grade 3 and then play whatever else, but it looks like Chris here is sticking with the ride deck grade 3 and has something cooking around it.
There we go. Equal piles.
2-3-1.
But with that Persona Ride as well, and that effect adding a 3, his Vanguard right now by itself is sitting at 33. Hopefully he can get some units on board to help with his assault.
I'm gonna
the Franch something German.
use this effect. I'm gonna counterblast 1.
But 8 minutes left. Okay. They have 8 minutes left in the round, but because of the grade 3 from the start of being a blitz card, he's able to use that grade 2 to fetch out an order. And that is the sauce he was cooking.
Right.
Which I think is a very, very smart. Just knowing, like, reading your cards, knowing, like, okay, this just says blitz. This card is a blitz. I can use this.
That. Draw a card. Soul charge.
Oh no. Well, that'll put some dirt in your eye.
All right.
I'll have to go back and see what he soul charged. I looked down for a second, but I heard the
23 to Vanguard.
It was the OT? Okay, I thought so. So it's OT soul charge. But still continue attack. His opponent's at 3 damage. Big numbers coming through. He might be able to get some good damage here. Yeah. So I think the grade 1s are just the vanillas. I'm trying to find those grade 1s. I can't.
Okay.
I'll return these 2 to the ride deck.
Okay, he's using the cat to guard. Guarding it up. 15k shield. Excuse me. Jesus. Well, what will he do? He could swing Vanguard, get the restand, see if he gets triggers or anything. I don't know if he's playing fronts. I don't think so.
Oh.
But I would.
Yeah, just rat to guard.
Yeah, sorry. So
no, you're good.
28
Going for the rear
Vanguard.
28, no guard.
Going for Vanguard circuit 28. Right. No trigger for his opponent. Attacks are still hitting very potently at his 13 base.
Vanguard swing 33. I will
33.
Stand
Energy blast into restand.
33.
No problem. I'm gonna go ahead and PG Vanguard.
Okay. I think he's also supposed to get 5k for the restand. Let me see.
I do
heal trigger coming through clutch. Does heal. Gives the power to his restood rear guard. Yes, it's also supposed to get +5. So we'll see if Chris remembers that.
So this one is.
So 33.
So 33, 38.
Okay, you remember.
46.
1 damage?
1 damage.
Swing for 46, 1 damage. Ooh, both opponents getting. This is a very, Very exciting game right now.
And that is the end of my turn.
Unfortunate that Chris had his OT
Stand.
sealed away. Jesus, soul charged away.
And draw.
I'm trying to find.
All right. Let's go ahead.
There
I'm
we go.
going to Persona Ride.
Okay, his opponent's
Draw
turn.
for
Going into
Persona.
the Persona ride as well. Getting draw. Plus 10k to the front row. Chris might have a hard time dealing with the numbers that are coming out because they do
So,
almost outpace his at the moment.
One thing at a time.
And his opponent has been
Energy
kind of
charge,
lacking in the trigger front, so this turn might be devastating.
Front row. I will do her effect now. Counter blast 1.
Using the effect Counter Blast.
Search deck for a copy of her.
And he's going to find another copy. It looks like he's doing the Persona ride as well. Honestly, I feel like the Brant Gate ones and the Lyrical ones are very solid. Just stick to for their Persona rides with their effects. I'm not sure. Stoichea is pretty solid too. I could see you sticking with it for the grade. That is your grade 3, not having to worry about doing anything else. I don't know about Keter.
1, 2, 3.
Keter might be the one we see that someone rides the the ride line and then maybe, I don't know, ride into Bastion.
All right.
But so
this
far-
will go to my hand. I'm actually gonna go ahead and call Eureka over here.
Interview Chris first.
I'm gonna call Vosh over her.
Oh, get in the
I
Vosh
will
Bland.
go ahead and counterblast
Fuck!
one. To bump it up to
Vosh
15
Bland.
front row.
So now his Persona
I'm
ride
going to call my Persona ride right there.
is a lot more potent. Yeah, being able to call down your Persona ride as a rear guard and then bounce it back is very, very
And
solid.
I will go ahead and go 28 to Van.
Man, look at this $100 some change board.
10K on her for searching out.
28.
Guarding the 23 with a 15 or no.
Wait, how much
28.
was it?
28.
28?
So we need 5
Yeah.
more.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
All right. 3 minutes left for our contestants. Jesus. 3 minutes left for our competitors. Both games seem to be going
Do it like this.
very,
This
very
is
well.
going to be
Ooh.
25-33 to Van. I'm going to check the top card of my deck. I will go ahead and leave it on top.
33. Check the top and left it there. Now, is it an actual trigger or is he bluffing his
33 to
opponent
Van, yeah.
again?
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go
Taking
ahead
the
and swing
33. A bit high to
Vanguard,
guard. I
Energy
agree. I
Blast,
agree with that.
4.
And he still has
Bounce
one more
her,
attack
bring
coming
her back
through.
down. She gets a 10K. And also, Eureka has a 5 from the main phase. This is going to be 23-38 to Van.
So swinging 38 Van. Chris knows the opponent put the card on top of his deck. He's going to PG this attack. Let's see if he was just
Drive
baiting
check
for the
1 will be a
PG.
front trigger.
Got the front.
So plus 10.
A light baiting. A tiny
Drive
baiting.
check 2. Rat.
The tiniest baiting.
This is going to be 13, 26, 36, 46, 51, 61 to Van.
Swing for 61, but it's just 1 damage. Chris will be taking it. Ooh,
Right.
2 of his grade 2s going to the damage.
The battle.
Not what you want to
go
see
ahead
in the
and
Blitz,
Soul Blast out
quote unquote, CEO deck.
that to bounce her back to hand.
And getting his
And we
Persona
can go.
ride back. COO. The COO.
Cards up to 4.
All right. Stand and draw. A few cards in hand, but he's going to Persona ride. Will he top deck something to get him out of this situation? His opponent's hand's looking mighty full. We'll see how this turn goes. That Eileen, and you don't have to worry about like cards getting retired. Such a great way to kind of see what how you're gonna be able to coordinate your attacks. Chris, he's thinking. He's sliding up reluctantly, putting it
If I can't
back.
find anything off this, do I get the 10K?
Yeah, you can fail to find. He gets a 10K and you shuffle the deck.
Okay, just to make sure.
Yeah. The
It's confirming that he can
double
search
check,
for the
da-da-da.
card and then fail the find, which you can do.
Yeah.
The card says you have to find. It's just up to 1. So you can say, I find 0, and then shuffle your deck, and it'll still get a
Until you
power
shuffle the
boost,
deck.
which can help him in this situation.
All right.
2-1-3.
I'm trying to find, what the hell is that card called? Blitz Opper.
Like it.
Blitz?
Do that.
Oh, I spelled Blitz wrong.
All right.
Blitz. Oof.
Let's do
Blitz Operator.
20.
Okay.
No. Yeah, 23 to Vanguard.
23 to Van.
So he's swinging 23. Nice 15 will guard. Yep, he puts down a 15k shield. Ooh, Chris going hard, going fast with his 33, using the skill Energy Blasting 4.
Blast.
Okay.
Blast all.
We have
energy.
time in the
This next
round.
backup gets +5.
So Chris will be turn 0 right
I'm
now.
gonna go ahead and PG that.
Okay.
And it's PG
Crit
his.
trigger.
Ooh, getting a crit. What will he put it on though? His opponent's only at 4 damage.
Give. All effects here.
Okay.
Giving it to the big boy.
Second check. Heal trigger. Put power.
Heal
here.
trigger. All right. Getting a little breathing room for the guard next turn. Being turn 0 can help a lot, make a difference in your play. I am looking for.
Swing with. 30.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna
Okay.
PG that
Okay.
one.
All right, swinging for the PG.
Cards in hand.
1.
1 card in hand.
Yeah, I'll take that one. 1
Yeah.
damage.
Go ahead.
Ooh, swinging at his opponent's Vanguard, taking the 1 damage.
Stand and draw.
Could be the move when the one hand is the grade 3.
Persona ride.
So he's a Persona 2 cards in hand to work with for his board.
Go ahead and counter blast 1.
Okay.
To search
We
deck
have
for
1
Persona Ride.
confirmed win. We have 1 confirmed win with our table. Stoikea will be
That's it.
taking a win against. What do you go against?
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Vega, our player, Stoic player Vega, played against the other lyrical player. Is it actually that, or is it something else? Is his name something else?
All right.
2, 3, 1.
Okay, so Vega, our Stoic player, won against the second lyrical player, Fake Long, and we are still waiting for our other table to tell us their match reports. But currently, we're seeing how this final match here plays out. Now it's turn 1
Eureka gets 5K.
for Kanda versus Chris.
Card right there. Oh,
Chris with 5 cards in hand,
Eureka gets 5K.
4 damage.
All right. I'm gonna go
Again,
ahead
I
and
still feel like his
start.
opponent hasn't really shown him any
That'll
triggers, so
be
this could be a
20
devastating
Van.
turn.
Check the top card of my deck. I'll go ahead and put it on
He's
the
gonna
bottom.
put that card at the bottom. Chris said what he wants to do. He's going to guard that one with the front.
Oh, and I also energy charge to 7.
Let's see,
Going
33.
to swing. This will be 33. I will blast from 7 to 3. The bouncer, player back down.
We know math. We
Okay.
got math.
This is going to be 33 to Van.
33. It's got 2. Chris has 2 more attacks to contend with. Personally, I would no guard. I'd take it in the face. He gets a crit. He gets a crit. He's gonna PG.
GG.
All right.
Let's see what he gets.
Drive check 1. Drive check 2.
Boom. No guard. Gonna guard that bad boy. Would have taken 1 damage, but he would have saved that PG. Now he's dead.
Let's go ahead. This is going to be 30.
But no crits revealed means that Chris can comfortably take this one of these hits and then guard the
What's
next
the
one if
other
he
one?
can.
30.
I know he discarded a heal for the PG though, so that's quite a bit of shield to discard for
30.
the attack. Let's see, he's just deciding what he wants to drop. Ooh, he's gonna take it. Heal trigger. Doesn't heal, but gets a little bit of power.
Heal, but yeah, power. Okay.
So the Welsh blend is 30.
Oh, she goes into soul, and I get to countercharge one.
It looks like 10-10. Yeah, it looks like it's at 30, so he only has to drop
30
10k for this attack. Drops one card.
Yep.
All right. Going to the next turn,
Go.
I think. So turn 2. This is Chris's final turn. He has to clutch it right now, or he will.
5 minutes. We're in turns.
Okay.
So I guess it'll be turn 0.
Take the L. He's not gonna persona. He's out of.
Fact. Counter blast. Nothing. Plus 10.
Your turn 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So Chris has been informed he's the final turn.
All right.
His deck is pretty light. Anybody got light?
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1.
He's cutting his deck, but he's searching for the deck. Searching for the grade 3. Doesn't find it, but gets the 10k. It's time to swing
13
phase.
Vanguard.
13 to Van.
Opponent's at 5. Has to guard all these attacks. He's thinking. He's really,
Yeah,
you
you don't
know.
have enough
So
energy for it.
fun,
Yeah.
Chris has been playing Vanguard, I think, since January, something like that. Well, somewhere around like on the time.
16 to Vanguard.
Okay.
Ooh, taking his attack, going for the 16, trying to get more shield out while he swings for this 23 to his opponent.
23.
Oh, good play.
This would be a 2-pass. 28.
Oh, it's one
Nothing.
pass.
Critical trigger. Nothing.
All right.
Oh, did he forget to energy blast?
Stand and draw.
Oh, he's at 3.
Oh
wait. No. I was thinking he said it was 2 pass for 28, but Chris was 23. No, he used the skill to search his deck and get 10k to the Vanguard.
I will go ahead and counterblast for her effect.
We'll figure it out afterwards. Yeah, cause I'm like, he said it was 28, so I was like, that's 1 pass. Chris would have, if that's the case, Chris would have been able to give it all Vanguard and win. Make him I'm not sure. It's just
Hold up,
really, Manlong's really rubbing off on the Vanguard community already.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
But we'll ask.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 2.
We have the VOD. We'll be able to review the VOD.
This is last turn, right? Because you're 2, so I'm 3.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's go ahead. This is just going to be 21 to Van.
I like that Kanda doesn't just, end of turn procedure, turn 3, pass turn, and then. Well, I guess it'd be a draw. Yeah. So, guard,
All right,
23. He's gonna get a restanding unit.
I missed the Eileen trigger. Okay, that's on me. So let's check top card of my deck. That's fine. 23. Soul Blast. 2 or energy blast. Bounce her back to hand, and then call her back down over here with an additional 10k. And this is gonna be 23 to Van.
On the pass.
Give
him the one to pass. The deck is looking kind of light. Again, I keep saying it. I haven't seen triggers. Okay.
Sorry, you're right. Go ahead.
Drive check 1. Drive check 2.
All right, we already revealed. So there's the one to pass. He gets it, and Kanda wins the game.
Yeah, good game.
Very, very hard-fought game. We're going to be interviewing our players here in a second, so get look for that. We're going to ask about that Chris's previous turn. We'll try to get confirmation on that, because I'm pretty sure that Chris was at 23, and he guarded for 28.
I like the way you built that one. I tried to build that deck with the prison core, and it just didn't.
But we'll get to that in just a minute.
Oh my god! I don't want to listen to her talk. No, I'm just kidding.
Hello. What's up?
Hello, gamers. Yeah.
All right. Very hard fought game, guys. Very good. Very exciting to watch. So I wanted to ask for sure. So Chris, how are you feeling?
Not too bad. You know what? I thought I would be able to use more of the orders because I thought Virginia was without the Wellstra, and then I read it. It's like, oh, I can't operate anything.
Ah, okay. I was wondering. I was like, when is it gonna operate? When is it gonna come out? But also, okay, it do be like that. But you did do very well. What was the grade 1 that you had behind your units? Is that just a vanilla?
No. So that's for when the new Wellstra comes out. It's
Mhm.
was it Schwarzer Ein or whatever?
Ah, okay.
So basically, whenever a grade 2 is put into the order zone, I get to draw cards. So essentially, I can basically run almost 24 triggers in my deck because this counts as a draw, essentially. So
Ah,
I mean,
okay. I like
20
it.
triggers technically. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. I like it. Well, very good. Very, very fun to watch that go off. I did want to ask. So that last turn, if Chris's last swing, was your Vanguard 13 or 23?
23.
What was your Vanguard, Kanda?
It was 13.
It was 13.
Yeah.
I think Chris, you
He
miss
said
attack.
he said 13. Did you search on the last one? He said
Uh,
13. I did 2 to pass. I could have dropped 2 cards.
yeah. Did I search?
You did search.
I did. So then I
So-
might have. Yeah.
So I was like, I think he misspoke. All right, cool, we got it. But it's okay. It's all for good fun. I was like, sitting there like, I think he misspoke, and that like that's kind of more so on him because he did say 13. So
Yeah.
But-
Luckily, I did have another 5K shield in hand, so I would have dropped that
Perfect.
alongside it. So
perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Chris. Again, very fun to watch that go off. All right, and Kanda, how you feeling?
Stressed.
I bet you were. It felt like you were playing. You both were playing out of your mind. But it definitely felt like it's like, God damn, these attacks aren't killing.
These trial decks are fun, but they do lack a punch. I found a lot of the trial deck games, even with modified, get pretty grindy.
Gotcha. Makes sense. They don't want to put too much into it, too much into the decks to make them just feel like, oh, okay, this is just gonna blitz or something. But
Yeah.
I really liked your first turn where you just called that board. I was just like, beautiful. And then I saw it get 5K, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This is goated.
Yeah, that 13K grade 1 is kind of the staple of the deck, and then the order that comes with it that I can recycle lets me proc them every turn along with Strega. So
Okay, that's what that was. I was wondering. I was like, oh, I need to ask what this is after the match. Like, this is great.
It's a half order engine because I can technically pitch a card to recur that order every turn, and then Strega procs off that. The other half I run is the grade 3 where you can put a card into soul, check top 2, 1 to hand, 1 to bot deck, and then Eileen that checks top card. So it's half order engine, then half like cycling engine.
Fantastic. Yeah, once I saw that, I was like, man, if that Eileen doesn't get hit, it's just you're just like being like, all right.
Oh, Eileen's great. She was a last minute addition too, but I was like, in my playtest, I wasn't hitting enough triggers, so I was like, I need to start checking the top of my deck before I swing Vanguard. So
makes sense. And I felt like it definitely paid off. So
yeah, she was great.
Nice. But well, thank you for the interview. Thank you for talking with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Games. Yeah, no problem. And good luck in the rest of your games.
I appreciate it.
All right. We gotta change his name. I gotta just change it to Fake Long. Okay, so round 2 now. So the streaming game we will have will be our friend Quantum versus Fake Long. And I know, so it's gonna be another lyrical for sure. Quantum is playing, don't tell me. It's playing Dark States, okay. I lost Discord. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So we'll be seeing Dark States versus Lyrical. I don't quite know what the Dark State one is about for its second effect, but we'll see what comes up. Welcome. Everyone go to Post Mulligan. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. That way you don't hear our commentary while you guys are trying to shuffle. you're, you, you are fake long. Perfect. Yes, go to Post Mulligan and mute us so you don't have to hear our banter while we get ready into the second round. I'm going to. Then you're gonna have a lot of you're gonna have a hard time hearing your opponent. Like you will struggle to hear your opponent.
All right. How do we do this cut thing? 1, 2, 3, right?
Something like that.
All right.
Okay.
2,
Awesome. Ooh,
1,
love those
3.
sleeves.
This is 3.
I like the hue of
1, 2,
red.
3.
Such
So
on
1, 2, 3.
But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Dark States versus Lyrical.
Yep,
Don't know what the Dark State
1,
one
2,
does.
3.
However, comma.
2, 3, 1.
It should be a fun fight
2,
nonetheless.
3,
I do
1.
agree with what Kanda said last time, where the trial decks do feel pretty grindy.
High roll. High roll chooses.
Yeah.
But
Sure thing.
I think I would prefer a grindy game over just instant over game.
10.
I don't know. I like the back and forth, like Punch Out. I watch
would like
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so
Gotcha.
you know that's where my head's at with like long grindy shit. Like,
Let's see. I gotta come
but should be fun. I am going to try to pull up. Not try to. It's on the internet. I'm going to pull up the Dark States one.
Post Mull.
Who?
Oh God.
Okay. Perfect.
We'll send back 2.
All right. So I have been told that we will call our fake long player Chris with a K. So we have another lyrical matchup with Dark States with another Chris. Love it. Perfect. Okay. So let me pull up this Dark State card before they get started.
Okie dokie.
They're all Energy Blast 4. Ooh, okay. Okay, perfect. Looks like our players are just about ready. They're just finishing up their mulligan.
Yep.
2, 3, 1.
1, 2,
We'll
3.
be starting in a minute.
1, 2.
3, 1, 2.
30.
Yeah.
Starting in 30 seconds. My mistake. But should be a good game. I personally need to get my Vanguard set up
Sorry,
in
things go off camera. Like my
order.
space is
I have.
constrained because of the.
I want to get a second
Webcam.
webcam,
Oh, good, okay.
my friends.
I also might cheat.
Probably want to actually fix this mount. I don't have to like wedge my fucking current webcam in there and force it to work.
Yeah, the Man Long special.
But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it works. Oh my god! Why are we saying the Man Long special?
It's 8:48 now. I guess we start. Yeah.
Or stand up the Vanguard.
30 minutes now. Stand up your Vanguards. He is got the Chrono Jet for legal reasons. He is using a. He's not using a G-Zone.
Steve, Soul.
But he is using the grade 1. Oh, and that blitz order is gone.
Bottom, draw
It's
one.
okay. He soul blasted it to draw.
Pass.
Paid its weight in coin
That's not the crest
immediately on the
generator.
first turn.
That is not the Chris Jenner.
It's not the Chris Jenner.
But evergreen.
We will pitch
He's
Sparkle. Ride.
I'm definitely gonna have to interview
Hold on.
Charlie first because I need to see what's going on in that brain of his.
Sparkle.
But
Soul Charge.
next turn, Bugler goes.
Soul
A soul charge. Ooh, they're playing the
Take
cursed lineup.
We'll just take
Okay. Calls out the
Get 5K.
PG. Can't swing on. Oh, but it gets 5. It can't swing on its own.
that.
I hope that's 5. I can't see shit because of the light. It is 5. All right.
Vanguard.
So 11K. Interesting. It is very nice to see like how so far the lyrical decks have different right lines and different things they're trying to fulfill for their
Surely.
fantasy.
No.
Takes the damage.
8 to
That's a
Vanguard.
pretty expensive damage, my guy. We'll guard for OT to pass. Let's see if he rips.
Check. Heal.
Does not rip. Gets the heal. All is good.
Alright.
Here we go.
And that'll be his turn. Back to the Dark State's turn. Discarding a draw to ride. It's going to be the grade 2 football guy. Yep. Into Soul. I think it draws a card. Yep, it draws a card. Let's see what he does. See what kind of aggression he tries to put out. Checking a drop.
Call this effects. Counterblast 1. I'll search
Counterblast.
for grade 2 order. That's my hand.
Looking for a grade 2 order and adding it to his hand. What is he playing?
Grade 2.
I guess that really doesn't. That's not really my fault for not knowing what he's playing. It's more so that for Dark States, all I see is Drajuled and Chrono Jet. That's all I know.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's all I understand. So this is going to be very fun for me to see.
1, 2.
We'll go 1, 3.
I have to learn this cutting method when I do remote fights with the homies. Ooh, I know that grade one. Become a girl. Ooh, another trigger. I shouldn't say another trigger. It was only the one so far, and he troll charged a Blitz order. Gets 5 though. Checking his top 5 off this grade 2. I know the grade 2, but I don't know its effect off of memory. Looks like he's adding something. Building up soul really fast. So I won't spoil it for the viewers. I did read the grade 3, so I know what he's probably looking for, but he is building a board for sure and is going to be blitzing his opponent. He calls another unit down. He will. A doll entering combat. Entering swing with that on hit ability. So he'll be able to soul charge 2 from his drops, and with the on hit ability, opponent is going to guard that. Swinging with Vanguard next, same on hit ability. And rips a critical trigger. Going to be able to put high damage onto his opponent. No damage. Charlie, always our local Charlie, always blessed by the triggers at the right time. But he's going to swing for high damage. His opponent's either got to go to 3, and he will be going to 3. Doesn't get a trigger. Even though he acted like it. Doesn't get a trigger. And he's at 3 on his grade 1 turn. It's going to be an uphill battle for him for here. Charlie being able to soul charge 2 cards now and getting the order back to his hand. Let's see what he can do with this. And I've been just told that this deck, well, it's not quite max, but we get it. It's a ride line. But I've been told this deck is max rarity Bermuda minus the ride line. Ooh. And the Elementaria, also being told, Elementaria is the world's promo, so our boy here has been to the World Finals or has bought it. One of the two. I'll let you decide, dear viewer. But looks like he's adding in the new promo that came out for Lutetia that fixes well, didn't really have a problem, but assists in some of the issues it's had in the past before. And speeds up the deck. So almost wondering if maybe we'll see our player here ride into the Lyrical Trial deck one, and then next turn ride into Lutetia instead. And try to get that restand ability off. So, but we'll see. So checking the drop, getting the cursed order, having it in drop. So you put it into soul. And then I guess the question is, how is he going to outspeed our boy Charlie after taking 3 devastating hits from his Vanguard? But the perfect guard is gonna be doing work. Let's see what he does. Currently, I've played against Lutetia a lot. One of my friends takes it to locals every other week or so, depending on how he's feeling. That is a shiny ass card. Soul Blasting, checking. Looks like top 5. Let's see what he know. What he do? Tell me. I don't memorize effects. I play one clan, one nation. Once it gets to K, I'll be all over that. It was like calling a unit to the field. Sounds fair. But yeah, I have a friend that takes Lutetia to locals every other week or so. He's our lyrical player. He has almost every lyrical deck. He has every lyrical deck that is competitively viable, I would say. but it's always it depends on his feeling, whichever lyrical deck he wants to play.
3, 1, 2.
All right, getting the cut going. Hopefully Chris here can get some damage back in spades. Soul charged a card. Probably was looking for a curse card. Couldn't find it, but we'll see how he proceeds forward. He's gonna swap him. Fair enough. Oh, that is a grade 2. Yeah, he's right. He's right. And he's gonna swing. Figuring out what the best move is. Swinging with the rear guard first for a solid 10. Going to intercept. Another 10.
The red card column is 26.
I think with this, I think I would take the Vanguard and then maybe guard the rear guard.
No.
No.
26 to Falcratia.
She is dead.
And
That was my word, because I know the grade 3s, you have the counterblast one, and search your deck for one of the grade 3s, but it does cost a counterblast. So I was worried that if Charlie guarded, he would get locked out of that. Get a little damage denial. So he does get the 1.
One, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. But he rises to his big grade 3. For this grade 3, counterblast 1, all of them are the same. All of them are the same. Counterblast 1, find the copy, give it 10k. Ooh, calling the soul charger. Now you can soul charge 3 to draw 1 for sure. I don't really know if he has grade 3 in his soul yet. I don't think he does, so unless he can soul charge 1, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. Soul charging, you know what? The crit gods giveth and the crit gods also taketh away, especially when you play Dark State, so not too terrible of hit. Well, actually, it's pretty damn bad. The soul charger trigger, but here we are. But no, he doesn't have a grade 3 in the soul, so he can't activate the effect. I guess it's fine. He can save the energy blast.
For 18.
Swinging 18.
We're going to guard.
He's gonna guard and intercept. Can't really afford to take a lot of damage right now. Gods do have favorites. Oh, it's calling a grade. Is that a grade 3? Is that my fault? My mistake?
It's going to be 23 plus 8, 31. Twin Trap.
Oh, grade 3 or less. My bad. I know. I was talking about the effect. I thought it was just called grade 3 from Soul. Okay, well then he's solid. Yeah. So 4 attacks coming his way. It's gonna take the damage. Oh my god! That $1,000 damage check. Oh man, you hate to see it. Right, but he's gonna get that. Also, that soul charge ability. So he's gonna be very comfortable on the soul he's having right now. One last or
Is that a grade 2?
Vagnard,
Yeah, great.
little Vagnard action. You know, it's okay.
I'll just do 16, please.
No one's called it out, so no one saw it. Vanguard. little Vagnard action. No big deal. Anyway, swinging with all his dice. His opponent's at 5 damage.
And it's
And he's going to his grade 3 turn. He has a lot of damage to work with. I think Lutetia, though, only takes 1 counterblast. Let me look up Lutetia. I don't know her effect off rip. It is 1 counterblast? Okay. 1 counter B. 1 B counter. That's right. He does have to go into the grade 3 first.
I'm required to ride the start deck grade 3. At least 1. So, yep.
He has the. Then maybe then that means he has the Lutetia in his hand. Oh, do you wanna retweet the live
You
post?
could still counterblast one to shuffle. And
Retweet
keep
the live
it.
post. Just kind of keep it fresh
It's not mandatory to
in case people didn't see the first one.
I think it's up to you.
So he's gonna run to Marlene. Let's see what he does. You know he can counterblast one for.
You have to shuffle your deck.
Yep.
Me neither.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
targets in deck though.
I just know like for like posts I like retweet and shit. Just because like it doesn't
Marlene
like
turns like
it's not
50%
harmful
of my
to do
deck.
so.
1, 2, 3.
You can quote retweet
two,
something
three,
into infinity, like I found out.
Project gains 10k.
Sir.
I feel absolutely poor looking at this Lutetia deck. I feel like I'm not trying hard enough in life for the decks I like, and like, fuck. Anyway, he's swinging. He's swinging.
So 21 to Vanguard.
For 23? No, it's the perfect is a 6k, so it's
I
21.
go 4, and then I can bounce a unit from my or grade 3 or less unit.
Yeah, that's a
or
10k.
return-
Yeah, he's swinging for 21,
unit
so
from my
still.
graveyard, return
If we
unit
had
from
10Ks,
or less,
Bushy Road,
from my hand,
it'd be a 10K
calls
guard
open
in
return circle,
standard.
and it gets 10k until end of turn.
So mad.
Potentially 4 attacks.
And I don't mean like, oh, we have draw triggers that get effects.
How
No,
big is this one?
no, 10Ks
It's
printed.
21.
Printed 10Ks. Come on, Bushy Road. You did so well in V. The guarding was perfect.
Oh, power.
Whatever. Fine.
Crit here.
Throw my can away.
We'll swing at the Vanguard.
Goodbye.
We'll enter boot
And-
energy plus 4 down to 5. We're not
Let's
going to
see.
bounce.
So he's swinging with Marlene.
Bounce the PG.
Bouncing the PG back to hand. Always lyrical. That's what I love about lyrical. You could play your full hand of just triggers, perfect guards. Everything is useful because you can bounce it back, and that is that's such perfect balance to me. If I were playing in a tournament tonight, well, I'd have to figure out how to cook a deck with my Keter trial deck and my limited Keter cards. But we also allowed proxies for the tournament, so I could have just proxied the Crisanos, which I would have played Crisanos, and I would have borrowed a deck I saw off of Twitter for this tournament. Which there's this card that I have that's like you can't call it, and you can't do anything. You have to superior call it from the drop zone, but it's a 15k base, so I would have cooked with that or something and made that work. But I think I will be keeping Crisanos off to the side because it is I don't care what people say, it's a very solid deck. Like the act effect of just being able to call something from the drop and being able to play some of the units that kind of get lost with other decks, like again that like card damage that can only be called by effect. I mean, you can play it in Zorga, but you don't because you have roaming Prism Dragons you need to worry about. You have Philanders now. You can't play it in Leonor because you don't want to be drawing into that and focusing on that. So Crisanos is a nice, perfect deck that it's really just like you can play whatever. It makes me feel like I'm playing Genovius again, which that's why I'm getting the nation split for the set that comes out next week. Hopefully Underground sends it early so I can get to practice in for my box tournament on the release day. Because I'm going to be playing Varga, because Varga reminds me of Tetra Drive, and I miss Tetra Drive so much. But I kind of yapped the whole time. I yapped through all of Charlie's turn, it feels like. So I'm going to stop. Going to use the effect again of the grade 1. Soul Blast 3. Draw 1. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So that's what I would be playing Crisanos. I did want the Stoikeo one. I did get the Keter one for my locals because I was gonna play Thagria and like Youthberg and just like my free time while I waited for DivineZ to come out. But Stoikeo being out of stock really helped also push my decision to buy that deck. And you know what? I got an Elementaria out of it. So I don't know. I feel like this is an absolute win. So, but he played the order again. Gave it 5K. Called the grade 2. I'm not more certain on the grade 2. I don't know these card names. I can't just quickly look them up. Like, I don't have that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, enter the combat.
Yeah, we'll do deck logs for next time and everything. This time, literally just for fun. Actually, I'm gonna. Do I have a notebook nearby? I do. Could write down some stuff that we like notice
25?
that we'd want to like
I'd say.
kind of just make sure we're including it in next time we do this. I would like to do this
To draw one.
again. This is fun. I would like to do this.
25 to your face.
25.
Yeah.
How big is the other column?
If I put a 3
Yeah.
into soul, it gets plus 15, so it's 25.
Okay.
30.
I'm gonna write this stuff down.
40, 48.
Definitely deck log next time so I can just quickly look at card names because I don't know dick about card names on top. If it's outside of Stoicheia, don't even talk to me. Like maybe a little bit Dragon Empire, but if it's before DZ set 1 and it's not Overlord, don't even
Vanguard
talk to me.
effects. So energy plus
So,
4 or 5.
Swing with Vanguard. It is 33. Honestly, that effect to be able to assure your persona right is such a solid.
It's gonna be 30.
Solid skill.
41 twin drive to your Vanguard.
So he's swinging for 41. His opponent did heal 1, so he's a little bit of wiggle room,
Okay, twin drive.
but he's gonna take it.
Grade 3.
This is where usually Charlie shines.
You're at 4.
The heal trigger. All right, cool.
Gotcha.
I'm so used to Charlie just to be like, all right, no guard. All right, OT crit. Takes the damage though. I would say that was the right move. 'Cause I think this is the stronger attack, or maybe they're all just about in the same bracket. They're all in 38.
Okay.
Oh my god, got the hiccup.
Tuesdays.
They're all in the 38 bracket. They're all the same number. Yeah, they are in the same number. So I think you have to take one. If you're gonna have to guard one regardless, and like your opponent getting a double crit would kill you regardless, you might as well take the Vanguard. Go out swinging from the boss, dude. That's my thoughts on guarding.
This is going to
Little-
be
Oh my god, these hiccups are gonna kill me.
28, 38,
A little
48,
guarding
48,
knowledge for you if you're watching.
48 plus
If your
5, 53.
opponent swings and you're like, okay, if they get a double crit, I'm dead. No matter what, then just take the Vanguard. Get hit by the boss. Don't get hit by the wimpy like rear guard like lackey. Come on now. Who wants to get hit by the lackey? You want to be hit in the throat by the boss monster. Anyway,
Plus 15,
whatever. Anyway, opponent perfect guarded.
Plus 15, 25, 35, 45.
And this is
50,
swinging for
58.
58. Has the perfect guard. Like,
Alright, that's
could have
fine.
taken it, but hey, this is not looking good for our Chris Hero.
Discard a card. Hold. Discard a card.
But we'll be drawing for turn.
Um,
We'll see what he's got cooking in that sleeve of his.
yeah, discard this.
All right, our players have less than 10 minutes in the round.
Stand and draw.
Let's see what he cooks up. Gets the order back. That's such a solid order. Does ride into the Lutetia. Kind of had an idea that he would. You don't put a $1,000 card in your deck and not write it. But we'll be going into Lutetia. We'll be able to utilize the curses that he's soul charged throughout the game so far, but doesn't quite have the board to. It is. I'm just going off of the $1,000 because of the one listing on TCG Player that's selling it for $1,000.
Yeah,
So
it's Overlord. Yeah, it's just Counterblast 1.
We'll see what
he gets
happens,
5K,
but
and then I draw a card. If I have two
he's
orders,
explaining
or
Lutetia
two
to our
different
boy
places, so
Charlie.
if I have
It's gonna be
four,
it's gonna be an uphill battle for sure because he's got two cards in hand and has a restanding Vanguard, but not any units to capitalize on it too well. But hey, this is what dreams are made of, folks. This is that nitty gritty Vanguard shit you come and love and enjoy. I need to move this out of the way. I keep hitting this deck. You get out of here. I'm gonna write this down real quick because let's see.
Aura.
Next time.
Okay. Because the other issue is like I only have the 3 and 7 right now. I don't even have 4. So I'm
That's the
basically
card that lets you
counting
search the
Overlord right
order if it hits.
So you can't restand?
now. I can't restand. I can draw though, but
Only has 3 orders. He can't restand. So this is just a flat counterblast
Oh, I found the order now. I just needed to dig one card
and
deeper.
swinging for
Energy counter did not get me there, unfortunately.
This is 8, right?
18,
Oh,
24
God, I
to
hate
Vanguard,
these
twin
lyrical
drive.
cards. I think it's 26. But either way, Charlie's gonna perfect guard just in case.
Yeah.
Next time
Check
for
Check 2.
Oh,
Startup
Alright,
Clash.
4 cards in hand.
Yep.
All right, drove check.
Chaz.
Not much to do against the perfect guard.
Draw for turn.
4 cards in
Personnel
hand,
ride.
5 damage. Gets the Persona Ride.
It's 10. Did you charge 3? So
No
I'm
damage to
4.
search, but that may not be
Okie dokie.
necessary.
Um,
Also has just enough energy to do the effect too. Let's see. So next time Startup Clash, deck logs,
over.
because I'm dumb.
Use the order.
Deck
so I'll charge
logs
one.
for,
Do something 5k. I'll give this guy 5k.
well, decks. I don't even need to say, just deck logs. I keep adding more
And now I
senses.
just start swinging.
Deck logs.
Wait. All right.
DZ
I'm gonna swing at your
BT
face effects. I'll
1
soul this.
plus
Retire your back row
File.
rear gives it
Dex.
plus 10. So it's gonna be 28.
old triggers. Okay,
38. 28. 28. 28
28.
face.
because we're not gonna body. We're not gonna body somebody on triggers because
This is now back
okay,
online.
does guard with the curse, gets that 4th curse in the
Puts me back at
soul.
4 in soul, so this puts me at 28. I'm at 4 in soul, so I draw 1. This
Let's
may
see
or may
what he
not punish me.
does.
Okay, that didn't. And 33.
This
Nice.
adds to you to the guard. Swings
I'll
with
swing out energy
big
blast, my 4 energy.
ish Vanguard.
I'll superior call 1.
Calls that card from grade 3 or less from
5 damage?
soul for an extra
Yeah, 5
attacker. What a
damage.
solid skill. Oh my gosh.
Bring.
Especially with the powerhouse of a
This is going to be
board.
23
My
plus
word.
8, 31.
The rest of my hand is fake, so yeah, go for it. If you crit me, you got it.
Twin drive. Whoa. No crit. 1 damage.
No crit? Okay, 1 damage. This might kill me still.
Please,
Uh,
don't. Please.
1 damage.
Oh, the god.
Oh, a critical trigger. And Charlie is our winner.
Nice.
Very solid game from both. Very solid game from
Oh my
both
God,
of
he was
our
above.
both of our competitors here.
But he was like
I was
mid-check.
scared.
No, there's only one heal
Tisha
left from the deck.
restanding.
No,
So
like,
we will
it's
be
super
interviewing
great. I
our
have to-
players
I have to
in a
find
minute.
All 4 orders by the grade 2 right.
Let's see.
I have a very, very small window
Oops. Is everyone else?
to work it, but it's okay. Unmute. Ew.
Okay.
Actually, how do I do that? Oh, okay, there we go.
There you go. There we go. Everyone,
Unmute,
everyone here?
unmute. All right, we're live again. Okay, I'm here.
We're good.
I
All
can hear
right.
you.
Excuse me. Yes. Great game from both of you guys. Great to watch. That Lutetia, I was like, oh yes. $1,000 Lutetia.
I was so scared of Lutetia.
But great game from both of you. We're going to interview Charlie first, and then we will interview Chris, if that's cool.
That's fine.
Charlie, how are you
What's
feeling?
up? Good. Dex doing it.
Dex doing
Love
it.
it.
Hell yeah. I thought the whole time, well, not the whole time, but until you got to grade 3, that you could only call grade 3s from the soul. But then I reread it and was like, oh, it's 3 or less. Oh, this card's goaded. Like, wait.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I called the
Like-
grade 2s and I just soul charged the other guys back in.
Yeah.
Keep the engine flowing.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes,
like,
sir,
honestly,
sir.
that the grade 2 rush, always big fan.
Yeah.
Very solid. I was just like, oh man, he's really really keeping that soul full.
He gave me that 1 counterblast. I was like, all right, let's go. It's time to switch for the order engine. Do the thing.
Time to switch it out.
Yes,
But
sir.
very awesome. Very, very good play. Very good. And I had one more question. I forgot what it was. Anyway, but thank you for your good luck in your games.
Okay. Thank you for the
All
turn.
right. No problem. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Sir.
Yes. So goodbye. Be banished. All right. Chris, how are you
No.
feeling?
I'm all right. Just chilling.
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking like I forgot that you have to ride the grade 1 right like to the right deck. Because I was
Yeah.
like, all right, grade 2 going into that Lutetia rides Marlene.
Yep.
Right, sweet.
Right.
I was like,
Well-
man, I feel the pain from here.
Like it basically just turns this entire deck into bricks, which is just super funny to me. Because like the grade 1 into grade 2 gets you to the grade 2 order. So as long as you can see a couple of the other ones, and you can pitch them for ride deck, then I think you can get to 4 orders decently on the grade 2 ride. But the problem is like you got to find the Nostrias too, or at least one of them, and it needs to hit. So earlier you probably saw like it didn't hit, so that would have been my 4th one. And it's not too bad with Marlene, because with Marlene being you probably heard, it's just you only need the Letitia name to do the top 3 check and then shove into Soul, but the power only needs the curse play requirement in Soul. So if you get the 4 and you've got the Nostrias online, then the Marlene just bounces the Nostria and it comes back down and it gives the Nostria another 10k, so she's 35. So it's like it's super funny. It's super bricky because again, the moment you ride the Marlene, like 50% of the deck just turns into bricks.
The deck turns off for a turn. The engine's you're starting the engine.
It's bad, and it's funny. Yeah, because they especially losing like the blitz order and stuff for the turn. It's really awkward. But it's whatever. I just wanted to goof off with this one. That, and I didn't want to dig for the all the lyrical generics. Plus, I don't think the lyrical generics can keep up with, or like the lyrical generics are okay, but I don't think they can keep up with the order generics of a lot of the other clans. Especially
That's
like
fair.
Header and Spikea. I think those are kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, thank you so much for your interview. Good luck in the rest of your games for tonight.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for hosting.
No problem. We'll be going to round 3. How many rounds is it?
30
rounds of Vanguard. All right.
I'll head to the lobby.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so this will be the last round for the night. Yeah, for sure. So we'll be going into the last round for tonight. We will be seeing, well, I think we're getting the pairings figured out right now, as we're still waiting for a couple games to wrap up. We got some to finish early, but so far, I'm loving this tournament. I'm loving the format. I enjoy doing commentary stuff like this. If you guys haven't seen it, which probably no one will see it ever again because it's gone now, I commentated with a in-house Guilty Gear Strive tournament with my best bud Zero Chillin. So, and I really had fun with that. Even though I knew nothing about Strive, he knew everything about Strive. So I was able to piggyback a little bit off and apply some of that not crucial commentary, but some of that good commentary. So I enjoy doing stuff like this. I hope to do this more in the future. I don't mind if I don't get to play, as long as I get to be around. It's weird. As long as I get to be around Vanguard, I'm happy because I really love this game and I want this game to be great. And so I will do whatever I can as who I am to try and make it, get boosted up a little bit. Some things happen that really put it in a poor light, and other things happen that put it in a very, very bad light. But in the end, it'll be okay. It will be all right. So, yeah, for this last round, we'll have one more round, and then I think we'll probably just do final thoughts and comments, and then, we'll figure it out from there. Okay, for this last round. Okay, cool. I like that. Yeah, so we'll be doing, for the last round, we'll be streaming all the games that are left, and we'll just be doing them one at a time, so that way we can just kind of get the full view of all of our contestants in the final round, all the things that they're going for, and we'll just take it from there. So we'll have our first round posted shortly. Sorry, I had to check the time real quick. And then we'll get it going. I'm really liking that our players have essentially either stuck to the starter deck ride line, or so far, or have had some kind of really cool engine to be okay, I'm gonna ride start deck grade 1, and then we're gonna go into the grade 3. We're gonna figure it out. Honestly, the Dark State one, I've been misreading it for a hot minute now because I saw call a grade 3. I just skipped over the or less, I guess, and then thought oh, it has to call a grade 3. but it calling just a grade 3 or less is super solid because you get some, again, like you get some generics in there. There's some generics that are mind-boggling and cost way too much, but it's all good. So hopefully next time, next time we'll be doing it up a little differently. I think. Fantastic. Perfect. All right, so we have our first round up. We are going to have our first round be I'm just gonna call it Brantgate Chris versus Lyrical Chris, and we will see how that pans out. Chris having to go against Lyrical twice now tonight, and it happens with the smaller tourneys like this, so it's all good. It's all fine. But we will. My nose itches. But we will have that first final round up for you shortly. So there will be 3 final matches, and I believe we've been okay. And we have our all right, and we have our undefeateds locked in and ready to fight. It will be our boys Vega versus Charlie, so Dark States versus Stoicheia, and I'm really excited to see what he has for Stoicheia cooking. So yeah, as I said, we'll be doing more of these. I think we'll be doing more of these. This is nice. We'll probably space them out. So set 1 comes out next week. We'll probably do a set 1 tournament like next month. Hello. Be sure.
This is who rigged this? The battle of the Chris's right here.
Chris supremacy. Did it to you, so yes. Post Mulligan and be sure to mute us.
All right, I'll mute you guys right now.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to hear these.
The air horn is crazy.
Mute and mute.
Yep.
All right. Hold on, I don't even have my stupid thing up. Oh my
It's
god.
fine.
How do we
All
use
right.
this garbage again? Oh, there we go. And we're back.
All right.
Sorry, I just gotta lower our players, give
Everything
them
all
full
over the place.
focus. All right, cool. So
Yeah,
we have our
I have to compress
two
everything down.
two players. I keep wanting to say contestants.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
It's fine. We have our 2 players going into
yeah.
Post Mulligan.
All right,
Brant Gate versus
2,
Lyrical.
3, 1.
2, 3,
Again.
1. I'll go 1, 2, 3 for you.
So that's fine. I like the Lyrical Chris's
Fine.
mat. Is that?
I need to.
I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
There we
Just
go.
think of those. They will go into Post Mulligan. As I said, we will
5,
probably have a
9.
set 1 tournament
Alright.
like much later down the line.
I'll start, I guess.
Okay.
Probably like maybe a couple.
Oh,
matches.
God.
We'll see what happens.
We're setting
But-
4 back. Yikes.
Hopefully, we'll get some interest
All
into
back.
that for the end time.
And
That's
we're
fine.
gonna pray to a good
God does not love me.
What was my train of thought?
That's
Shit.
fair.
Damn it! No! Okay. Anyways, set 1 should be a pretty banger of a tournament. Honestly, the stuff coming out in set 1 is pretty great. Every deck being able to have at least a little something to try if we do host this little tournament. I think also the first one again will just be for glory, just for chills while we figure out how many people are joining. I personally like doing just kind of like a, hey, this is just a free fight thing. Personally, I feel like if you start throwing prizes in too early, it gets very complicated very fast. So I want to make sure we get all the kinks and stuff out. But I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope you guys look for the next one, and I hope you guys are having a great night. Thank you guys for being here
But
for the
there's
tournament,
something
giving
about
this
an air horn.
first run through. Little trial run of our startup tournament. We'll probably change the name. So, but players are ready. They are standing up their vanguards.
Stand here.
I forgot who won first. We'll see. All right, Lyrical Chris. All right, he's going to generate the energy.
this to ride.
Ooh, the name is still Quantum and
it's
Chris.
your go.
That's all good. All right.
Draw,
Hits us
play,
with the got him. Okay. I hope he loses now. But it's all good. All right. Grind to grade 1.
Right.
But both players have been doing very well with their respectives. I think yeah, it's unfortunate, as we were talking about with the interview with Chris. The grade 1, what's her name?
Okay.
The fucking secretary girl. She doesn't actually operate unless you specifically have Blitz CEO.
Deck, front trigger.
Welstra. Whereas like some cards say, oh, if you have a excuse me, if you have a Blitz, you can operate. But her specifically, she says, Counterblast 1. Choose a product and operate if you have Welstra. So an unfortunate snag in his plan, but I saw what he was cooking. I think if just he had, there was a card that's just like, oh hey, the
amount of triggers I've been drawing tonight is like
you just operate if you have a Blitz or something like that. So I think if he had that one instead, let me see if I got. But they're going to their great turns. Chris coming out with the Russian, coming out with the operate in
1, 2, 3.
Cardfight Vanguard. Yeah, this grade 2, Fran Meister. Place on regard if you have Welstra. Yeah, so a lot of these cards say if you have Welstra as a CEO to operate, and so what he really needed was there is a grade 2. I don't know if he has it. I'll ask him in the next interview. But Blitz Engineer Hoff Leo, that's the one he would probably want for this deck, because it says if you didn't operate this turn, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, and operate. So I think that's what he would be looking for in this deck, if he wanted to play like this offshoot Blitz card. Even though Welstra costs like 2 cents. But Lyrical Chris going for the damage, swinging, doing what damage, the maximum, going to the damage again, and then the grade 2 getting 10k is going to take the other hit, going to 2 damage, losing a PG. All good in the hood though. He's going to be going into his grade 2 turn. I wouldn't say pretty comfortable, but he's going to be able to start doing stuff with his operating cards. But I'm just interested because now it's like I'm looking at his looking at operate, everything like that. There are cards that say like if you didn't operate that he would want to play, that would have been just crazy to see. So, but it is what it is. We'll go through it in the interview later. Maybe he can cook up some sauce with that. But going to the Crazy turn, get into Doggo.
We'll go.
I did want to play Welstra after I got like chokehold by it. Honestly, I was playing a game where I was like, oh, Welstra. All right, I don't know what this card does. I'm just gonna do my thing, because that's my thought process for every deck. I don't know what it does. It's just to do my own thing and just read my opponent's cards, make sure they don't man long me. So, I just kind of go. I just go for it, and for Welstra, they're like, all right, I minus your Vanguard, and I was just like, minus, not plus. It's like, no, you minus your Vanguard. I'm like, oh, okay. He minus my Vanguard 3 times. I was at -2, and I was like, huh. I didn't think there was a deck that minuses in Standard yet. Then I almost just bought Welstra because I was like, that's pretty cool, but I didn't. I held fast because Brant fucking blows when it comes to card prices. Like, Brant is so annoying to buy for. But it's all good. It is what it is. Roroa is actually getting kind of annoying too, because the new promo for Roroa is
3, 2, 1.
Man, it's like $30 on TCG Player. Like, we gotta put a stop to this shit. Like, it's gotta stop. I'm gonna actually pull up one of our.
You know what?
One of the homies.
That.
What is happening? I don't want to.
I'm gonna use this effect.
Okay, anyway, back to the game. So he's riding to building up a board. Ooh, baby.
So let's do.
can swing with his
Kanda Vanguard.
again. If there's one thing I know for sure about Brant Chris,
You will.
is that Brant
Go to
Chris
Collins.
really loves to
This
unga
is
bunga at any point in
16,
time that he
this is
can.
20.
16 and 20. We will.
He's gonna swing
25.
for, so
Okay,
gonna
OT
guard,
pass.
get that OT to pass.
Nothing.
Does not get it. He's gonna swing with Bulba Mine.
16 to Vanguard.
And he's gonna
16
swing at the
We'll take this
Vanguard.
one.
Okay.
Nothing.
No, it just has to go. Yeah. Unfortunately,
20
Twitch is very
to
like,
Vanguard.
oh yeah, there's ads
20
now.
Vanguard.
So
We will also take this one.
and you only sub by subbing, so
All
that
right.
kind of blows.
Second turn goes back here. Go ahead.
Alright. Stand
Let's see.
draw.
But
We will go ahead and.
going to his next turn, going to. All right, he's gonna ride into. I was gonna say Colleen. No, it's not. It's not Colleen.
You know what?
It's Marlene. Jesus. All right,
We're not gonna.
we're good. We're
run out.
Gucci. As soon as he rides it, okay.
Call Yuika. Alright. We'll go ahead and.
Rides to
play
grade
order first
2. Plays the
turn.
order.
Energy.
Now I don't know what this order
What happens
does.
at the beginning of the ride phase?
I can look it up, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
get that.
want to
Play
Google
the
it right now.
order.
So,
We'll go ahead and yoink out.
oh my gosh. But I know it's a curse, so it going to the soul is solid
Order.
shit. And
And since I have 2 curse plays in there, I can
See what
jam a
happens
card
here.
From there into soul. Jam a
But
heal.
I really thought about
And we'll give the 5K.
yeah, playing Welstra. But now I play Maelstrom, and that's its own kind of hell. Because my god, I cannot
15 to Vanguard.
I cannot make that deck work
15,
ever
I
since
will give you-
getting the top 8 of Team League. Because I don't know. You know, it's a combo problem. It's swinging for 15
I'm
on
gonna
versus
give
Vanguard.
you,
He's gonna
25,
guard
one
for
pass.
25.
One
That's
to pass?
a
Alright,
1 to
check.
pass. Doesn't break. Gets the $1,000 drive check. I'm just gonna put it all above board. I'm gonna say that shit every time because that card price is goddamn ridiculous. Like it's so high.
Take that.
Anyway, he
Yep.
slings for a big number, checks the damage, takes it, doesn't get a trigger. 3-3 right now,
Soul Blast out. And we'll bounce the Austria back.
but gets to bounce it back with Yuika.
Alright,
Passes
yeah.
the turn, soul blasting 1. It is now Brant Chris's turn, going to grade 3. Now he's gonna sauce up with that blitz grade 3. Maybe we'll see. Yeah. Dude, that like, it's just the thing. It's like cards like that where it's like hard to get, and which card like that it should be reasonably hard to get. So, but like it's like 1,000, bro. Stop, you're gooning. So, I missed. So I don't play basketball. Anyway, going to the grade 3 blitz. I still think though that like Brant Chris's deck, it's still doing very well. Like if he could activate the products with like the more generic like product cards, he would be like so set right now. He would probably have one of the stronger decks in this tournament. It's just unfortunate that a lot of the cool ones say like, oh yeah, Welstra. Within reason, we don't need Ava. We don't need Ava popping off with like also like product cards and like, oh yeah, I have Obscadade, who is going to slam your face in. But then I also have Maximum, and it's going to shoot you with a big laser. Like, can you imagine if Ava had access to Maximum? How crazy would shit go? Like, how sideways games would go with Ava? I would probably just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Let me just either you can't beat him, join him. You know what I mean? I'll be swinging 10. It's 5, right? It's just a great season. So 10.
Take that one.
2 is Vanguard. Gonna take the damage.
We have defensive here.
No
I
trigger.
think I have defensive once or twice.
Gonna get the restand though. So
Oh, I should be at 9.
did pay swinging phase
Attack with Vanguard?
should be at 9. Yes, pay
Yeah,
4.
it's
Go
attack.
down to 5. Restand that bad boy.
Stand this up. both of these get plus
Give it
5.
+5. So
All right.
23.
So this is 28.
And then 28 Vanguard from the 5 from the grade 2 because he swung with a blitz,
go for
right?
it.
This $28 fucking card.
Yeesh.
Something give it 5. I'm sure it's right. I'm sure it's fine.
15?
Let me find this out real quick. But takes the damage again. Oy vey.
We're still gonna
At
take that.
5,
Can we-
but
can
the
we-
other hit,
my hand's
the other
Okay.
card can't hit.
My hand's fake.
But that's just at 8, so
Aw.
it's fine.
Yeah, so my hand consists.
No, he
of
took it. He
2
couldn't guard.
3s,
Oh my god.
Not sure that I bounced.
Yeah, Mentaria.
Yep.
Yeah, but oh
Damn.
man, I can see
All
it.
good, all
Well,
good.
either way,
That was
Brant
good.
Chris has won the
Yeah,
Battle
my
of the
hand has
Chris's.
been- my open hand
Concludes.
and my post
we
wall hand
got-
have always been like 3 triggers right now.
The mech's really coming on top and
Yeah,
beating
that-
the
Yeah.
beating the mermaids
This
down.
is completely useless. Actually,
Beat
most
those
of the products are
mermaids
pretty
down.
fucking
Alright,
useless.
let's
Yeah.
get our
These
players
guys.
in
Yep.
here.
It's like I was hoping I could just sit on the grade 2 Letitia for a turn and just get into the
When they're
blitz
ready,
order, but
let
no.
them discuss.
Oh, well, it's okay.
I was surprised. I was like,
Alright.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean,
what?
90% of my deck is brick right now.
7-minute fight? Fair enough. It'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes
That, and I think there are other timetable. So.
when you can't guard with $2,000.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to unmute now.
Yeah, do we
But-
unmute him? Oops, hold on.
You've turned these bad boys up.
Oh, wait, okay.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes. What's up?
everyone good?
Unmute.
Unmute.
There we go. Okay, we're back. I'm alive.
Yeah,
You're
we're live.
alive. All right, you're alive. The mermaids aren't, but you are alive.
They're absolutely not. Yeah, they're not
It's
having
okay.
it tonight.
But
they aren't too happy with what I did to the deck right now.
there's Letitia's just looking at like, ew.
Yeah, It's like, why
Who's
did you
this?
build me this way? Ugh.
But great game, regardless from both of you. I was actually just talking for God. I'm gonna say Brant Chris. I got very interested in looking at your deck, and I looked at some cards that just are straight up vanilla activate cards.
Yes.
I think you have them already, but I was just like curious, so I went to dig into that because I started spiraling during the commentating. So here we are.
Do I have? I'm pretty sure I have them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do too. But thoughts? How are you guys feeling? How's it going? We'll start with Brant Chris. How you doing?
You know what? Not too bad. I feel like, if I don't win at turn 4, I basically lose with this deck.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Also, the one thing I did skip out on was that on this, the Vanguard, when it stands one thing, it gives itself 5 and also the unit 5. So
Okay. I was wondering. I was like, what gave it just +5? And
that unit and this unit gets +5.
okay, so yeah, definitely should have been more power.
Would have been 38 swings.
38 swings. Not 20. Like 25, 30k shields at least for one to pass.
Yes.
So always almost guarantee PGs. But perfect. Well, glad to have you compete. Any other final thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe I'll play this at locals and try to cheese song with it. Maybe. For
Hell
one.
yeah.
It's possible, especially once we get the DZ1 support for the quick start decks.
Yes.
Yeah, I hadn't realized. I think the Dragon Empire one wasn't a once per turn. I didn't realize that.
It's not.
The Dragon Empire one is not a once per turn. So his effect to I think maintain the critical is end of battle, but the effect to give himself the critical is not once per turn. So if you do rip the Dragon Empire OT, you can technically use this effect again to get the extra critical.
So what you're saying is Gauntlet Buster came back. Is what you're telling me.
He
Awesome.
basically gave us Gauntlet Buster back. Just
Fantastic.
a lot of extra steps.
A lot of extra steps. But Lyrical Chris, how are you feeling about today's tournament? How do you feel about your performance?
It was Jesus Christ. Man. you probably heard in the audio. Yeah, like I opened I think 3 or 4
triggers basically every game, and then when I mulled them back, I still opened back 3 or 4 triggers.
Jesus.
So like, I need to see at least
unfortunate.
one, yeah. But it's okay. Like looking back at it, in this variation of like the super bricky version of this deck, probably should have ran the Merriams, which is the pitch 1 to check top 7 for 2 curse play orders.
Okay.
Yeah, because in this version of the deck, you basically only have 1 turn to get all of the orders online. At the
Yeah, much.
yeah, whereas in the normal version of the deck, at least you can get these, like, get all of them functioning by, like, the turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Because, again, when you ride Marlene, it breaks everything else, so you have to wait a whole turn. It obsoletes the Blitz order, so that means you can't use it on the Marlene turn, and then when it rolls back to your turn and ride the normal Lutetia, it's still a dead card technically, because you can't get it into Soul. Yeah, I think if I were to look back on this, the Merriams probably came in a bit better for this version of the deck, because it would just be a discard outlet for the orders, and then you could use the grade 2 order to just jam the other one back into Soul from the drop.
I gotcha.
But aside from that, like, it was funny to see if we could sit on Marlene and get the high roll rolling, but I mean,
Sit on Marlene for a turn.
yeah, sit on Marlene for a turn, not good, but yeah, if I did get to sit down and think about like the deck to run with Marlene, I actually don't know what ride line I would have probably preferred to use. If I was just gonna turn my brain off, it might have just been like, I don't know, Willista's ride line, because that's probably one of our most generic ones.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. But aside from that, I think the ride line that Marlene gets in Divine Set 1 is kind of crazy, actually, where you just dupe any unit that you want.
Yeah. I need to look at these like
game.
Divine set, like start deck sets support more, because it sounds like they're pretty nutty.
They're not that bad, yeah,
But-
especially with the quick start stuff. But then, yeah, just the set 1 stuff in general is already crazy with the divine skills, and then the energy cyclers,
I
stuff
gotcha.
like that. So tons of new toys for everyone
Tons
to
of
play
new
with.
things to play with. Tons of fun to be had. Well, thank you both for the games, for participating.
No.
Yes, please grab our next 2 players. The next round will be Kanda versus Rebby. Lyrical versus... I have to look at this every time.
All right.
I have to look at this every single time. Hold on. I think it's Lyrical versus Keeter. Okay, so this is our Keeter boy, our Keeter guy. All right, perfect. Very curious to see how he does. So, yeah, well, they'll be here in a second. We'll see them when they come down. As usual, we'll tell them to mute, all that good stuff. But it's been a fun night. I've had a blast commentating on this stuff, just watching these games. Probably get some games in tomorrow. Hello, our contestants. Be sure to go to Post Mulligan.
Oh yeah, what's up, gamer?
What's up,
What is up, gamers?
what's
It's
up?
your boy, Guys.
All right, is it set up properly on my stream? It's not. Of course, it's not.
The air horns actually goes crazy.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. All right.
Yes. Yeah,
See
you
if
can
we
mute us.
close-
I also agree that Lyrical Chris's hand did call me also poor. So
Yeah.
so
I saw it. I was like, man.
I looked. He blinged out the 4 like lyric like Letitia's, and I'm like, I wish I could be like this.
Yeah, seeing the dishes, I was like, oh god.
I was like, no fucking way. I think
All right.
I think 50 bucks for
1, 2,
SP
3.
Maelstrom's too much.
Yeah. And for Maelstrom, you just gotta wait until they print a busted promo. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Let's go 3-1-2.
Alright.
3, 1, 2.
Good luck to you guys. Just
All
be
right,
sure to be
1,
like,
3,
don't
2.
yapping, so
I'm gonna mute him.
perfect.
What did you say again for this?
3, 1, 2.
All right, let me lower our contestants real quick. I love the Iron Mouse mat. I don't think I noticed that the first time around. Yep. Darrow's. Is that Rebby? Oh, okay. I was like, who's there? Okay, so Rebby is they, them, for sure. We respect pronouns here. If you don't, I'll turn your pronouns into was, were. So. But awesome. So this will be our Keter player. I haven't seen the Keter one at all. I have it. Okay. Perfect. We have a deck list for the Keter one, so I can actually know what the cards fucking do. But I picked up the Keter one. Again, I picked up the Keter one because one, Storkale was sold out, and two, I might play Thagria or Youthberg for shits and giggles because, like, you know, Youthberg now is $2 for, you know, everything except for like the grade 2 maybe. But if you're wondering what I'm like looking down and holding my hand, it's a Youthberg deck. I'm just like fidgeting with stuff. I have
I don't know, like
nervousness
what
all the time.
They said
Always be
the air
just
horn,
doing
but
something.
can we
So,
hear the air
but-
horn if they're muted?
Oh yeah, they already did. the
Looks
air
like they got a pretty
Oh, they
solid
already did it?
horn. Yeah.
Oh,
ride
okay,
line
okay,
going,
okay.
and that is
Alright,
the air
okay.
horn signal. Our players can
Okay,
start.
send up Vanguard.
Stand up the
Uh,
Vanguard.
Is that Hazard? Hell
We
yeah.
got it. We got it.
No, I didn't hear it. Can you do it
Go
again?
ahead and start.
one more time.
We will blast the air horns again. Do it again.
A crit to ride, and that's your go.
All right, but we have our Kanda versus Rebby. Kanda playing Lyrical as well, and Rebby they are playing Keter. I'm very interested to see what the
16.
Keter one can pick
Don't
up.
forget to make your
So we got a
energy counter.
Oh, yeah, you're
Painkiller
right.
Angel
Charge
right off the
16.
gate. Gets the energy. Don't
16?
forget that energy. Don't
Holy
forget that
shit,
energy.
go ahead.
You'll be
You won't crit.
cucked out of the
all
game
effects.
if you forget that energy.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Really cool effects.
Well, that was
Self-charge
Sanchez.
and retire drive.
God damn.
Or
God
self-
damn.
Draw.
Uses painkiller very
Go
early.
ahead,
Really
big
trying to get
rush.
those pieces
Yeah.
right off the
To
gate.
Ride. I'll do the on ride effect first.
That's okay.
Wait, that's not Hazard, right?
Yeah, that's how.
We're not gonna
I know what you're talking
we're not
about.
gonna hoe them too
Literally
much.
hazard.
Okay, you can do your turn.
Okay.
But
On ride,
using
burn
the
the
skill of the
soul,
Great One
search
Willista,
out
getting that
the,
order, I think it's actually called like
what's the
fucking
name?
enlightenment
Gem
of
card?
gem. Gems are
Gem card?
truly
Yeah, gem.
outrageous.
Like we're going to.
Oh, Iron
Like
Mouse,
a
man,
gem.
let's go Iron Mouse.
Yeah. Like she's gonna go work out. Melissa's gonna go work out.
It's so funny how much
The only person that's working
I
is
know about Iron Mouse and look at
Yeah,
Iron
yeah,
Mouse,
yeah,
but
yeah,
don't
you're right,
watch
you're right.
Iron Mouse.
That's not true. Felty
Some
works.
things to reflect on later,
Okay.
but here we are. These
yeah.
is not edibles. We don't want to take that right now.
I'm not gonna go dig
It
up
is
the
almost-
Felty cards.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
10.
2, 3, 1.
Ooh. So,
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
anyways,
And then I will
going into
do
2, getting that
Lost
draw, getting that
effects.
order.
to Soul Blast out Hasrit.
Yeah.
Bot deck.
Using
As
the
long as right
skill
angle.
of Valsplan.
Draw.
Man,
Yeah,
I still
right.
think about how
I'm doing my right face.
I bought Willista when it first came out because I was like, oh, I'll play this at BCS. And then I was like, man, I'm gonna play Zorga, and I'm like, well, I might as well sell this lyrical deck. Got all the cards together, bought Velshblands when they were $20. Now they're $70. So you know, Paul got me for doing that, and I fuck, like I was like, I don't want to play this like lyrical deck, and then also
Eileen.
as well for our dear viewers at home. This is a battle for third place.
Virginia.
So whoever wins this will be our third place winner.
Mecca,
Again,
and,
it's all glory. There's no prize, just fun in the
I
house
will
with the
start.
homies
This is
and new
going
homies
to
that we've met
be
today.
18
Because I've met some new people today. They are pretty cool.
on
Pretty
swing, I'll check the top
cool.
card of my
Losing the
deck.
Spyro Cutie is actually crazy.
I will put it on the bottom.
But Kanda going for a
Thinking
solid
about it.
rush tactic.
I took it.
Okay.
I approve. You gotta get that aggression out early and standard with the look.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Into battle, I can put her into soul to counter.
Excuse me.
if I want
With
to.
the low shield
Oh,
value,
you're gonna counter charge?
gotta take
I like that
advantage.
counter charge, but
So, but I like it. I'm always a fan of just being able to just
this is gonna be 15
blitz the
event.
fuck on my opponent. I'm trying to figure out how I can blitz my opponent in
Okay.
Varga. Ooh, got the crit.
Oh my God.
Actually, kind of insane.
This
So this is gonna swing for 28, I think.
event.
Yeah, I take it.
He's gonna take it, gets the heal, gonna heal the Spyro Cutie. Fair enough. Draw for turn, 3 damage at grade 1. I know one thing I definitely do because I'm like, man, people be blitzing the book out of you like in this game. I keep a trigger or 2 in hand, honestly. Especially my Vanguard, like it's like, oh, it gets a crit. Like, it's like, oh, perfect. Like I don't need to keep all my crits. Like, like if I'm playing a deck where it's like, oh yeah, like playing Claudine, I have Nectar of Sensationalism and Roaming Prism Dragons. I'm definitely gonna be keeping 2 crits in my hand and just guarding early so I don't get blitzed.
Can you believe?
And anyone calls me wrong, well, anyway, moving on. I won't say that. Look on. Now there are some cards I do have to read for Keter. I'm a Keter. I was gonna say I'm a Keter virgin. And it still says that I'm a Keter novice. I don't know what the cards are going. So at least we have this deck list for me. This is just strictly the deck list is for me. So we got this going on. But it looks like they got a Drilling Angel. I know Drilling Angel a little bit. Swing for 10. Swinging for 10 again. Doing that early guard. Got the Kai Breeze.
Stand.
Keter is so solid.
And draw. I will pitch Vosh.
I was gonna yawn. I'm just like not tired, but I think it's more so just like I need to get that burger and eat that burger. But rising to Marlene, getting the first grade 3 turn. Kanda has had some solid success with his lyrical deck today, and I'm liking how it looks. I'm liking how it looks a lot. So
go ahead. I will counter blast 1.
Gonna counter blast.
Ability. Switching out the Persona Ride.
Really. That's interesting. Brandgate Ava as a pick would have been an interesting choice for sure.
You should be at what, 6 energy?
But yeah, it sounds like from Kanda almost played Brandgate Ava, and I was like, I don't
track my energy.
I probably would have disagreed more. I would have been like, nah, don't do it. You're gonna get shot by the fact you got to skip Ava. Obskid is gonna look at you and be like, nah, I can't do this.
Right.
That's an imposter. Anyway, moving on. I feel like the Aline though, like that Aline is doing so much work, and I'm here for it. Like it's so nice. So I'm just looking at all the cards. We play in order. I won't spoil the deck though, but I'm looking at these cards. It's so nice. This deck looks so like this is a trial deck.
18
trial deck and trial deck accessories. So going for the swing. I think this is 18. Grade 2. Yeah, it's probably grade 2. 18.
All right.
Goes to 20 because his Vanguard's at grade 3. Love that for him.
Energy Blast 4 going down to 2. To bounce her to hand.
Sorry, I got
And I'm going to go ahead and call her.
Call and bounce
with an extra 10k.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be 23 to Van.
23 Vanguard. We'll see how it goes. 23 ditching.
Okay.
Playing the Elementaria, using the Blitz order for the turn.
All right.
Guarding with
drive check 1.
the heal.
Over
trigger. Oh no.
Card. Drive check 2.
And a heal. Well, the heal doesn't heal, but it gets power. Getting the over trigger, I think giving the crit to that other unit. I think.
Do the.
It's 2 damage, right?
Yeah, hold on. I want to see how I want to swing this order. I'm going to do it like this. This is going to be 23-31 to Van. Or no, I'm
31?
sorry. Yeah, 31 to Van.
31 Vanguard.
All right.
Guards with their over trigger. Soul Blast to bounce back to hand. Such a solid card. And then a billion with 2 damage.
I forgot to salvage. I'm going to salvage the crit trigger off of that.
Yeah.
Off of the OT, get to salvage 1 card from your drop zone to the hand. So OT is gone.
And then that'll be your
both OTs are gone. Unfortunately, one was activated, one was drawn. But we'll see how the game pans out for our person, Rebby. Okay, so I actually have to look at. I know the gray ones. Counterblast 1, add a card because they all have that same effect, and it's all fine. But what is the bottom of 5? Because I'm going to scroll myself a little there. Stop. It's in Japanese. Damn it! All right, Google. We got Google. It's fine.
2-1-3.
Google's right here for our sins.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
So does every deck except Stoikea have 4 attacks? I think that's the case. Like, which is so fucking funny to me. They didn't give Stoic a 4th attack. What the fuck? Yeah, act. I think it's the only act as well. Hold on. Now I gotta do some investigating. So, I think the only one Dragon Empire one because the other ones were on swing. The other ones were indeed on swing. Yeah, the other ones were on. So fucking stupid. So the Stoic when they were like, yeah, make it an act, and it's like, why? And then they had to make them a unit that gives them a 4th attack. Spoiler, that's coming out. Kristan's gonna get a 4th attack, so here we are. Jesus Christ, it's so funny. Whatever, it is what it is. It do be how it do be. So, keep this up.
1, 3, 2. Vanguard's effect is call from
Drop.
Drop. Okay, so
They're calling for drop. Call 2 cats. Oof, 2 cats. Got that board going though. Has Drilling Angel has. I again don't know the name of the card. It's fine. The name is like super like. I wasn't say like like holy, but like I don't know something. Holy Grail War type of name. Anyway, the effect is pretty banger when it swings. 4 more units gets 10k. Simple, sweet, to the point. There's something about orders I'm not going to read because I don't really care. So,
go ahead and guard that.
but swinging phase, swinging. So this is 31. Retire. Call 1. Call 1 over. Calling a Kybri.
No guard on Van.
Using Kybrie's skill though. Interesting. Sages. Oh, now we're cooking with gas right now. Ow, fuck. I got a finger cut.
3, 1, 2.
Okay, so no guard.
Yeah, no guard on Vanguard.
Does Kybrie add a hit?
Power
I always thought it called. Oh well. But swinging, taking the damage, getting a trigger. Swinging 18 to the rear. That's all we can hit.
And draw.
And then that Kybrie can't hit, so pass the turn. 5 damage for our Keter hero.
Persona Red.
As he goes to Persona Ride against our. As they go into Persona Ride against our lyrical Kanda. Sorry.
Then activate her effect. I will counter blast 1 to search out. Copy of
Put in your hand if it's not grade 2 or less, because it's specifically a grade 3. That is why they were able to do that. They got it. Okay. See, don't know shit about Keter.
Uh, 1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 3.
But Hanfkin semi-solid. It just always sucks when you have to like. It's like that 5th damage. You gotta guard every single attack, and then you get into your.
Call down Striga here. 5k to Rico.
Then you get into try to get into your 2nd grade 3 turn. It's always rough, but I think our Keter here. I think they can do it. I think they got it. Ooh, trying to figure out how to set up his board though.
I was supposed to call them opposite sides. Do you mind if I switch that? If not, it's fine. That's on me.
Swap them. I see. I see what was. I see the vision. I see what was up. I was thinking that too. I was like, oh, call him the other. I was like, I'm surprised you didn't call him the other side. But gets 10 to the board. I think the 10 also to the Vanguard. This is gonna be a beefy attack.
This will be 28th event. I'll check the top card on my deck. I'll go ahead and
Checking
on
that
the
top. Checking that top is actually crazy. Like, actually such a solid maneuver. Especially when you can't, like, your opponent can't, like, pop it off. Ooh. Takes the 6 damage, and our winner is Kanda, our 3rd place winner.
This is my hand.
Excuse me, sorry.
Ay,
Ay, that hand is a menace to society. Oh, man. 4 grade 3. I think 5 grade 3. No, 4. 4 grade 3s and a PG. Banked on a heal. Could not get the heal.
I know
Especially with dealing 4 tags. It really do be like that sometimes. But we will be going with our players for a quick interview in a little bit.
Unmute them.
Yeah, I muted them.
Right,
Yeah,
hello.
I muted. Hello.
Welcome. I saw the hand, Rebby.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. No, I was playing D Police, and then he got the crit in the OT really early, and yeah, that was it. I got pushed to 4 before I was at grade 3.
I was like, eesh.
Yeah.
I saw the overtree. I was like, oh no.
Like no defensive. Then I drew my OT versus him checking it. Yeah, it was rough.
It was rough goings.
Yeah, that was rough.
But besides that, how are we feeling? We'll start with Kanda. How are you feeling? Got the 3rd place spot.
I mean, good. I won. The deck did what it was supposed to do. It rushed earlier. I don't know, man. Overtrigger is part of the game, but I don't like winning by overtrigger.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly,
it's a mechanic in the game, and it won the game. The deck did what it's supposed to do still with the early game rush. The crit power was, the crit check was kind of what I was hoping for early game. But I mean, other than that, it did what it's supposed to. Checking top of the cards. I didn't cycle the cards as much, but Eileen kind of helped me set stuff up. So that was, I saw overtrigger on top off Eileen, and I had to leave it there.
You looked at it, you're like, I know what I have to do, but I really don't want to.
Yeah,
I understand.
it was
Always a
the right
struggle.
move, but
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, why wouldn't you put the OT on top, right?
Well, no, absolutely.
There's no real decision making.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
But no, that was a good game. Keter is definitely one of the biggest TDs I was scared of because of the draw power on it.
Well,
Yeah.
I went X2, so like whatever. Yeah, I don't know. This, I mean, the deck did what it was supposed to, but you know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I was like, look, I have like no idea about Keter half the
Yeah.
time, but I was looking, I'm like, wait, like these, I like I took a peek behind the screen, behind the deck, and I was like, wait, this is like super cool and super like this is a lot of power.
It's good. Like I said, it's just the games just weren't going my way. That's it.
Yeah.
Like if there was another tournament, I would definitely take this again.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like seeing what you had cooking. But
Yeah.
like, thank you both for joining us tonight for this tournament. We have one more game to watch, and that is
The main event.
the 2 undefeateds. Apparently, I'm
Okay.
getting note that it's 2 sponsored players.
Yeah,
So I don't know what that means, but
Sponsored? What are you talking about? Sponsored?
Sponsored. Wait, you guys are getting
Oh, you're talking about Vegas sponsors.
yeah.
paid? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I was like, I guess, yeah, it's for my Vegas sponsors, Charlie, and I'm just like, I just nod my head and went into self-preservation mode in my brain. So.
That's
Okay.
fair.
right, okay.
But
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you both
thanks
for
for
joining.
thanks for having us, though.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the next 2 coming in. I already know they're gonna be wild. They're gonna be fucking wild. So, but our last match of the night will be our 2 undefeateds battling it out for first place for that glory that I keep mentioning it all throughout the night. See who has the sauce for the trial decks, the grit to look at these cards and be like, I can do something with that. I can do something with that. And see who takes it all home for tonight. This has been... What's up? Okay, this has been a great experience, honestly. Again, thank you to our players for joining us tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your night to join our tournament, join our little little event. Again, we are hoping to have more in the future, since like I enjoy doing this and it's going pretty okay so far. We haven't had, knock on wood, no hiccups. So, and the games have been pretty awesome, honestly. I really do enjoy seeing like, the players just kind of be like, I'm gonna blitz you at grade 1 or 2. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I do be taking notes. I be taking notes because I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna get this goddamn Maelstrom deck to do that. I think I have to take out the Judgment Maelstrom and replace with something else. I think I have to go back to scratch and just like have a little brother. Little whiteboard over here to figure it out. But I think it's just that. I don't think there's really anything else to mention. We're gonna bring our players down. We're gonna get this final round started. And perfect. Speaking of devils. Hello.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hang on. I have to set up my fucking stream too because everything's jank.
Oh, baby. All right.
Okay.
Mute y'all.
Wait, mute y'all or unmute y'all?
To mute.
Okay, I'm muting y'all. Mute. Oh, wait, don't start yet. I have to set up my my fucking shit because everything is booty.
I got you. I've become a professional yapper at this point.
Oh my god.
But
dude, I hate
we'll
doing
have our
this.
players getting into post mulligan. We'll have Dark States versus Stoicheia. I am actually very, very excited to see what Vega's been cooking for Stoicheia, honestly, because as far as Stoicheia players go, Vega's like my go-to. Very knowledgeable about the nation, very good at what he does with it. And so sometimes I'm just kind of like, I'm like, hey, I'm like a little, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I don't know what to do with this deck. He always has some kind of idea to like run by that I can be like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. Or I'll just be like, nah, I don't know about that. Like, it's kind of, it's very good. I'm glad to have someone so knowledgeable about Stoicheia that I can like kind of bounce ideas off of and talk to and stuff when I'm spiraling with Maelstrom, trying to figure out, or just any deck. He's actually the one that got me to pick up Claudine for locals because it's like, DZ1 comes out next week. But in between that time from DZ1 and DBT13 was like months. And I'm like, I don't want to play Maelstrom all the time and be last place at locals. And I'm like, I want to get some of these promos. I want to get some of these packs too. You eventually, you love a deck so much, but eventually you do kind of want to win a little bit, get a little bit of prize support, So, especially when you're driving like 45 minutes to get to locals and then you're last, and it's like, oh damn. Maybe I am sorry. Maybe I am a fraud. So he helped me pick up Claudine, and he helped me pick up Claudine, which I just put in my cart, and then was like, all right, how do I build a Rush Claudine? Which I didn't really have to build a Rush Claudine. I kind of just was like, okay, he's telling me to play this grade 1 that mills 5 when it hits, and I was like, I really don't want to do that. I severely don't want to do that. So I had to change the deck around for my own build, and I got some. Mine's a little more defensive, but I can definitely still get out Roaming Prison Dragons on turn 1 and add a crit to them, or 10k. I'm not gonna lie, I always add the crit solely because I'm like, listen, this is 13 with a crit. You have to guard this. You have to. You cannot guard it. You cannot guard it and take 2 damage, but. Looks like our players are in post mulligan. Looks like they're all set to go. No, no, they're still doing post mulligan. Okay, I thought they were post mulligan. That's my bad. That's on me. Almost shot out the air horns for prematurely. Okay, now it looks like they're in post mulligan. Just getting the like that's finalized. I'm hoping it's down. Where's the air horn? I found it. All right, it's cool. And
1, 2, 3.
also, you know, big shout out to our players. You know, taking the time out of the day.
You ready?
To
Are they ready for us? Oh, there's the horn. Stand up. Vanguard. Nice drive.
Fantastic. All right, and we're starting with our final match of the night, and our players competing for first place.
You built it.
Again, as I was saying, thank you guys, the players, for joining tonight. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome players. I love seeing what you guys have cooked up with this, with these rule sets and these start decks. So very entertaining to see. Also, shout out to you don't hear much from them. Shout out to the technician behind everything. They've been awesome at getting this all set up. All the graphics made by them.
All right, I'm sorry.
They work hard. Don't know if they hear that enough, but they work really hard, and I appreciate the things you do. So thank you for all that. And goddamn, I looked away for 5 seconds. Vega, I looked away for 5 seconds.
Critical crit Vanguard.
He got a crit too. I can't do this, man. I can't say anything. I do this at local sometimes. Holy shit.
Yeah, eat it. Yeah, eat it. Yeah, eat it.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's break this down real quick. All right, called 5 flight tokens first off. Played Blessings of the Flowering Bud, which gave all the tokens plus 10k. He's at 4 on great.
Yeah, go, your turn.
Those columns were let's see, so 10. So that was the left column 30, the right column 30, and the Vanguard was 23. And he got a crit. I can't half the time with him. Like, I understand. I love being able to blitz the hell out of my opponent. Sometimes it's a little too much. It's so effective.
Yo, please.
Guy. All right, takes the damage. Oh, okay, sweet. All right, I see it. I can see the vision. I see the vision. Okay, crit. All right, power. All right, next turn. I swear to God, like I was gonna talk a little more about random stuff because I didn't think I would see a full board and a crit right out the. That was so funny. It's fine. It's just super funny. All right. So check gets the Margaret. Check Charlie gets a heal. All right. Like, swings on rear. Yeah, swings on rear and passes the turn. All right. So Charlie's going to his grade 3 turn.
You got so lucky. You got so lucky.
Oh my god.
So
that
lucky.
Was just
Yeah.
I was so I'm still distraught. I'm so distraught about that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm talking about, thank you everybody. I look over to the board, it's full tokens. I see Blessing of Flower Buds comes down. The strongest grade 1 turn ever.
Fair. You should have been dead.
It's so good. Okay. Let me calm down. Let me calm down a little bit. This is the shit. This is the shit out of Vanguard 4. That's fantastic. All right, Charles is a grade 3 turn. Yeah, again, this grade 3, I definitely did not give it enough credit. Definitely said like, oh, it's only grade 3s. It doesn't really matter. I think there is a Dark State card though that's like, oh yeah, if you do grade 3,
those sleeves look nice.
Do X. I think there is one that says specifically call a grade 3 or something like that. And God. All right, so what's our hero gonna do? So checking his soul and everything like that. I don't even remember what I was talking about, dude. Before I saw Vega rush the fuck out of Charlie. I don't remember what I was talking about.
Oh no shot.
That's okay. Oh, no units to call before the storm, so he's only gonna call. He's only gonna get 2 attacks this turn. Call's all reliable, gives it 10k. Energy Blast is 4. Right. Should get 2 with 6, yeah.
Guard with the Blitz order.
So, guard with the Blitz. I think that Blitz
puts me at 25. How big is it?
23 plus 8, 31.
31.
Yeah, it's plus 25.
One to pass.
On pass? On a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, we check. All effects?
Yep.
Second check.
Does it want to pass?
Yeah.
Probably.
First
Yeah,
check.
probably.
Front. Second check.
Got the front. Gets a front. Gets a little bit of shield for that other attack. Let's see, on hit through. I need to check that card. I have the card itself.
That's not bad.
Sweet Honey Garden. If you have a Blitz order. Okay, so it was only 15. So 43. 43 was it was one to pass. Yeah, yes. No Blitz orders to be seen or to be heard of.
So 9. Pitch to ride. The cycler.
So pitching Margaret to ride.
Slow blast.
Let's go, Crisados.
Tuck this to bottom. Draw. I almost want
Now
to
we
do
get
the
to
energy
see this
blast
boy in action.
Draw card, but I know that's like bad. I'll do skill.
I feel like with Crisados, yes.
Blast one.
Karen Blast to get a Crisados from the deck.
And search.
All good stuff. The act of calling from the drop is actually crazy. Actually, let me see Crisados real quick because I know it calls 2, but I think you can call it's something else as well. Choose 2 Great Let's call them in rear guard. Oh yeah, just short, sweet, to the point. So if there's any worthwhile rear guards to call from the drop, you could definitely do that. But I don't know how Jude has his deck panned out. We'll see how it goes.
1, 2, 3.
We'll see how it goes right
3,
now.
1, 2.
Good cut, good cut. I feel good about that cut.
Blast down to 9. That's right? 1 second, I should be at 9. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. First seven.
I don't know why I said that. I think you hear me.
2?
So,
Yeah. Down mill 2, call 2.
oh, that's right. You do mill 2, so you could get. Ooh. Unfortunate that the Wandering Souls went away, but we did get Margaret. So, nice little interceptor. Nice 18k column for the 13k Vanguard. Since I have to remember, this isn't Claudine focused, so.
Yeah, I'll take you. I'll call these 2. No.
Yeah. It's true. You get another blessing. As I agree. I agree, because if he gets another blessing, so he can put that crit back in his hand, that's another shield.
Trigger.
Because I could just push it up and do that.
That's more shield value. There's a token in your drop.
All over.
Oh, that's the great $30 card. I don't know if it's actually $30, but swinging phase.
First check. Check this.
Taking the hit. Front trigger. Let's go.
Yeah.
The crit trigger. This is what we're talking about. Where Charlie's just the greatest at surviving, getting his stuff done. It's like God, I've seen what you've done for others. Please.
Cards in hand. Shit ton.
7.
So 7 with 4 damage. 25.
How big is the other column?
It is 10, 20, 25, but it'll get another 10, so it'll be 35.
Does that have to attack Vanguard for skill?
Trying to get make as much damage stick as possible.
But I only get the search if I attack Vanguard.
So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I have to remember that this isn't this isn't Claudine focus, so definitely the tokens, early rush, early aggression, and again, if he gets another blossoming buds, he'll be able to return that crit back to his hand
35.
later for some extra shield value.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Gonna drop to. I'm gonna say those are crits. Looks like crits.
Order.
I don't think. I have actually.
I'm gonna drop blitz.
Huh.
Yeah. But I can't grab the grade order.
Sorry, I had a moment. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I had a thought process just now, so.
Cards in hand?
More than you.
7.
More than you. I love that response. Cards in hand, more than you.
1, 1, 3, 2.
All right,
Fantastic. That's
cards
so
again.
good.
4.
Yes, you drop. Hey, I'm not done yet. Why are you standing? Judge!
Crit.
Judge!
Crit.
I'm here. I'm right here.
Draw, grade 2, grade 3, grade 1.
You saw that? You saw that? That was suspect. Anyone else think that was suspect?
Oh,
Chat,
I
I think
did
that was suspect.
God.
Challenge stuff. My turn.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I knew this game would be wild. Man long. Man long. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my
All right, Charlie's starting his turn. Whether or not that was a legal start of the turn, you know. Yeah.
I'll search for my grade 3s.
Hey, why aren't you?
Man Long is here.
Holy.
Man Long, man, we need to get that man gone.
1, 2, 3.
Two, 1, 3.
You better put that shit back. Where's my Tron deck? Because I have the energy markers in my Claudian deck and everything. I can't wait for Sunday for the sneak peek. I'm just hoping to get some like I'm really calling my shot here. I think I'm gonna get an SVR Varga in my pack.
Search my deck for the...
Like on God, for real. Like I feel it in my bones. It's coming. I'm not leaving that shop without a SVR Varga in my pack. I swear. I feel it coming. Now watch I get SVR fucking Wellstra. I'm gonna be on the floor just like I hate it here, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, Charlie started his turn. I've yapped for so long. It's getting to be a professional sport. Plays the order. Draw Soul Charge this card, not draws card. I think it's 5. Excuse me, 2 a unit.
I'm dead next to a shit.
God, I gotta live.
Ooh, calling a trigger. That looks like a crit. That's a crit.
All
Yeah.
right, let's do it.
I wonder if it's just for a booster or if he's got some spice in mind. Both are at 4. Really, anything could fucking happen right now, honestly. Like, straight up, it's like...
19, 23, 23, 28, 28 plus the order. 33.
33?
33 to his Vanguard. All right.
33.
Nice. Nice. So that's a grade 1. Okay.
So we have Vanquits. Energy Blast 4.
Why are the Darkseid cards like so fucking like aesthetically pleasing?
Cards are down.
1, 2,
What will
3,
he
4,
call?
5.
Will he call another attack or will he protect? Will he call a booster behind this grade 1? Will he's calling another attacker,
Damn it.
giving it
Do you
10k.
have a grade 3 and drop?
I do have a grade 3 in shot.
2 of them? Grade 3 and a
Just
grade.
one of them.
Grade 3 and a grade 2?
Grade 3 and grade 1.
Grade 3 and a grade 1. Okay.
Sir.
What?
Going around would be crazy.
Going around would be crazy. How big again?
This is going to be 23, 33, 33 plus 8, 41.
41 to his
If someone
face.
read it, I'm going to kind of blast to search for 0.
Let's see.
Really? Oh my god. Alright, so Bo. This is funny because we have these two
Crit to 1.
in undefeated spots. Both of them were actually
Curse
not
of
going
Ra.
to play today. It looks like he no guarded, got the crit. What the fuck?
Please.
All right, first check.
Will never beat me.
Second
I
check.
did.
He said something cringe. He deserves to fucking
Yeah,
lose.
whatever. Open up 2 heals. And
Anyway, our winner. Oh, it was one card short. He needed to either mill one extra card or draw an extra card. You hate to see it, but you love to see
I won.
that we have our winner. We have our
Yeah,
good boy,
yeah.
blessed by the Van Gods for some fucking reason. Charlie.
Hey, you said crit away. I did what you said.
He did do what he said.
You're right.
Man, long tier. But yeah, both of them weren't gonna play, and now here they are, undefeated, first and
Well,
second.
you're lucky your deck is 4 attacks. My deck only gets 3 attacks, man. I don't know what to say. Man. They are pretty good. I have those full border tokens. I'm like, if I draw another order, I think I will.
Bro, I'm so lucky I healed twice. Like, I was like,
Oh
please.
my god, dude! I was crying when you hit the second one. I'm
Again,
like, this isn't
God,
fair.
I've seen what you've done for others. Please,
The
just a
upset.
monochrome of Charlie's good blessings.
Womp womp. Yeah. Oh, we should unmute them. Stay muted.
All right. Hello.
Yeah. He got lucky, anyways.
No, my God.
Skill issue.
There's so much to talk about in the one game. Jesus Christ.
We both got sacked.
I should have died. I should have
I will-
died.
All right, we'll go with Charlie first, because Charlie, you should have been dead to fucking
I should have died.
rights.
Oh my lord, have mercy.
Absolutely should have been massacred. How are you feeling?
Yes, pretty good. I got lucky.
I've seen what God has done for others, and I'm just like, please, just a monochrome of Charlie's like.
God did.
I did.
But congratulations, you are first place. Any notes? How do you feel about your deck?
Shout out to my sponsor, Vega, for giving me the deck to beat him with.
Awesome. When you meet your sponsor in the finals.
Yeah, deck's pretty good. Add the order engine. Order engine's pretty solid. I didn't see it the last round though, but
Nice.
it's alright.
Nice. Well, congrats to you. Congrats on first place. Vega, you got second. I also was just like, I want to say that like I was yapping about something, and I was not looking at the screen. I looked over. I saw you check a crit, and I saw a full board and blessing buds on the board, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you
I
gotta.
should tie.
Yeah, my mindset is hit him hard, hit him fast. If you put him to 4, then you can just 3 attack the rest of the game with big numbers. So, Ooga Booga, Storkia.
Hell yeah. That's the secret. That's your math works, guys.
Hey, did
Math
that 33k column? Was that good?
Yeah, that's
So worth it?
33
Okay.
fuck me
I was
up,
like, call the trigger. I was like, please, I need to make this a magic number.
It's a good number.
Because I would have been able to save 5k. If I save that 5k, I'm 2 to pass in your Vanguard, and then I have a 20k shield for the last one.
Again, guys, math works.
Math works.
Math works. Math is good. But thank you both for competing today.
Thanks for
Charlie,
having us.
for your reward, you get to have clout for 30 seconds.
Yay.
So
Clout.
there you go.
Ooh.
Find us, get some sponsors. I think
Sponsor me, please.
sponsor me.
Sponsor my tournament entries, please.
Sponsor his God-given Vanguard luck.
Someone get this man a Horus engine for Yu-Gi-Oh, please.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope everyone had a good time.
Thank you for the turning.
Right.
All right. What a fun night of games. As always, I really enjoy Vanguard. I love how the game is. Things could be better, for sure, but I'm happy with what we got. But again, thank you everyone for joining us for this first trial run of these remote fight tournaments. We are definitely hoping to do more in the future. The next one will be set 1 and well, the trial decks, and like that'll be it. Or are we going all the way down? I can't remember. But okay, so yeah, next tournament is gonna be DZBT01. Jesus Christ, that's a mouthful. And the start deck, and those will be the only 2 things that you can do, except for triggers. Triggers are cool because we're not gonna cut you off on triggers and everything like that. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be posting about that in the future if you want to. And shout out every and thank you Vega, Quantum, Rebby, Kanda, our Chris, and also other Chris. I got 2 Chris's. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys all for participating today. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right.